Hi, everybody. It's your wizened host, Ian, once again dropping in before the final episode of our Scott Pilgrim versus the World inspired D&D actual play to remind you that time is running out to buy one of our special, limited, one-time only, artisanal, one-of-a-kind TADPOG t-shirts. We've been working day and night, toiling in the mines to bring you the finest quality in geeky t-shirts, and we really want you to have one. But if we don't sell enough before the promotion is over, nobody gets a t-shirt. I mean, could you live with yourself if you didn't pre-order a t-shirt at bossbattles.gg/tadpog and then found out that everyone that did order one wasn't able to get it because you weren't sure? Isn't your gut telling you that in today's economy, $30 for a top quality t-shirt featuring animal versions of the hosts of TADPOG in a ready-to-fight stance isn't that bad? Wouldn't you rather be a part of the solution as opposed to being part of the problem? I didn't think so. So, before you listen to the epic finale today, take a moment and head over to bossbattles.gg/tadpog and order yourself a shirt. And if you're a current TADPOG donor, make sure to stop by at patreon.com/tadpog or pisstasters.com if you prefer to get your discount code for 10% off your order. And as if that wasn't enough, all our generous, helpful, pure of heart t-shirt buyers are going to be entered in a contest to win a $100 gift card from Amazon.com, courtesy of Rob, aka Choctopus, and bossbattles.gg. And hey, if you order a shirt, regardless of what happens, at least you'll know you did your part. Now, sit back, turn the lights down low, grab yourself a container of your favorite beverage and enjoy Millennium Falco versus the World Endgame Part 2. But go order a shirt first.
You're about to listen to TADPOG, Tyler and Dave Play Old Games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
All right, so now part 2 of the Scott Pilgrim versus the World inspired game, Millennium Falco versus the World Endgame. So as you last left off, everyone was standing outside Jazzadrune being dragged out of the door that was made out of the St. Louis Arch.
The gateway, if you will.
The gateway. So you guys had just run up. Link had kind of brought up a final band name, and we cut back to there. And you see where it is slowly emerging out of the gate, and immediately Dane extends his hand and summons a large red and gold sword, and then starts making markings. Looks like it cuts into the sidewalk easily. He starts making all these strange circles, and then stands in the middle, and you see it lights up, and then the castle slows. It's like, oh.
Good job, Dane.
Well, it's going to keep going. I need...
But it's slower now.
Slower. We need it to stop. We need more subspace users.
Oh.
A lot of them are on their way already.
I'll start calling people. I'll call Blake.
Okay. Yeah, he picks up on the first ring.
Hey.
Hey, he sounds very far away.
You sound like you're in a well. Are you in a well?
I mean, a subspace well, I guess.
What do you mean?
I'm in subspace.
Oh. You stroking it?
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I know you like stroking it. We need help.
Okay.
Can you come here?
Where are you?
At the St. Louis Arch?
Okay, yeah.
Didn't you get our message on the boards?
Oh man, I've been on the boards. I've been in subspace.
Stroking it.
But that's the only
Stroking
place.
it.
That's the only place you can see.
I
though.
can't see. You're right. Okay, yeah, I'll be there.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, remember we invited the boards to come to the show. So
It's true.
Technically, there should be a whole lot of them in the near area pretty soon.
That is true. Did Irish Lass give us her number? I
She
can't
did.
remember. I'll give
Yeah,
her a
you
call.
have it.
I'll give her a call too.
Because she called you the first time.
That's right.
She's still following us around from when she didn't participate in the battle at the Cobb.
Yeah, she's like in a trash can.
She's also been
Peeking
there the whole
out.
time.
It's got the little red circle disconnect beside her name.
She's hiding behind Link all the time.
Lim,
Hey,
gonna help you with.
you sound like you're in a well.
That's our houses in Ireland.
Oh,
We
okay.
live in Wales.
That makes sense. Inside joke. Inside a well joke.
Just hanging out in Beef O'Brady's.
Oh yeah. Love that place. Can you be at the St. Louis Arch right now?
The what?
The St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the east, west. Thanks, guys.
Depends on where you're going, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it does.
I suppose I could. I'll have to find how to get there.
Oh, where are you?
Home.
No, I don't suppose you know where Irish Lass lives, Kenny.
He knows where Beef O'Brady's is, and she said she's there. We went there.
You see Dane strains. Is there any faster way?
Well, yeah, there is.
Yeah, I could probably open a portal to the Beef O'Brady's.
That's okay. That's all right. I'll use this bracelet thing. I'm saving Blake though, because I want to be able to pull him out where I need him when he's stroking it one day. All right, I will pull off.
Nothing like a good subspace finish.
That's right.
No, I'll right when I finish, I need you to summon me.
That should have been our final band name.
I
Nothing
mean,
like a subspace finish.
I'm like looking for the charm that says. I'm so glad that like paladins can be chaotic because I'm looking through the bracelet and I can't find her, so I just start pulling them off.
Okay.
I'm not actually gonna roll, but yeah, I just start. Well,
A janitor sorting through their keys.
yeah. So yeah, I'll just start pull. I'll get her. She is on here, right? Yes, I'll get her. I'll get.
Yeah, you see, like you pull off that bracelet with her name on it. As soon as you pull it off, you see that little charm disappears out of your fingers, and then just materializing out of sparkles. Essentially, she just appears.
Hey, how's it going?
Whoa! Wow! What kind of subspace ability was that?
Oh, it wasn't. It was just a bracelet with names on it. You know how it goes.
Oh, that old trick.
Yeah.
No, I don't know how that goes.
Did you like have a choice to come, or did you?
I mean, I felt it, and I assumed that was you.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad it was. Next time I feel that, I'm not doing it.
Well, that's a one-way thing. Unless you know somebody at home who has one of these bracelets. I'll do Ham as well.
Yep. And then a second later, then you see Ham appears beside you. Whoa.
Ham.
Whoa.
Sorry I didn't call.
Oh my God. He looks up at the castle.
Yeah,
He looks down.
not good.
And sort of his eyebrows go up, and he sees what Dane is doing. And it looks like he walks over and stands in one of the circles that Dane drew in the concrete, and you see it lights up.
Motion to Abigail. See, that's the crazy stuff, not the bracelet. The circles.
She walks over and stands as well. And it lights up, and you see the castle looks like it slows more before you see like a stronger pulse of black, and you see it start pushing again. Good. And that's when a portal opens, and Blake steps out.
Hey. I'll
Hey.
Lead him over to the circle.
Okay. What's going on?
You know the arch?
Yeah, theoretically.
Yeah, it's like a true gateway now to the blight. So, and there's a big castle coming out of it.
Oh,
and I could just be lying to you right now, and you wouldn't know any different. I guess
you could be,
but I need you to just, I guess, hold your.
It smells weird here, but
it does smell weird. Everyone's asleep.
It's wow.
Could I make a suggestion?
Please.
You want to drop your castle in front of that one?
That one's really big, though. Mine's like 30 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, this is like a castle.
No. Yeah.
I think mine's like 30.
Yours is like a bouncy castle.
Yeah, 30. 20. It's 20 by 20 and 30 feet high. So, not very big. I don't think it's very big.
Got that immovable rod still?
It does move with a DC 30 strength check, though.
Chances you probably can't make that.
It's a very difficult to move.
Buildings can't make checks. It's ridiculous.
I mean, you want me to try?
Are you willing to lose it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to run up to the castle.
Okay.
Just stick the immovable rod, click it.
Click it into place, and you see it. Dane looks up. That's actually pretty smart. That's helping. I do need more energy to keep this up, though. We're gonna run out fast.
Well, I can help, and
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, Kenny
Well,
can help.
Do you guys know any more vegans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can get us a powerful vegan, more vegans, just it looks like he draws more circles just to act like batteries for our subspace.
Okay.
Liz, I feel like I need to ask your permission before I pull off this one. And I'll point to a name on the bracelet, Prince Veganita.
I'll roll my eyes.
Do you want to pull it off?
I will.
You might give him more power.
Yeah, you pull it off, and you hear, "From the depths of hell I was called, showing up in all my power and all my grace. I am," and then he, "the prince of all vegans." Oh, what you guys?
Hey, Josh.
What's up?
Hey.
I just decided his name's Josh.
Josh Vegan.
You're a silly man.
What about Dane's mom? She's a vegan.
She may be
She's not on my list, but we can get there pretty quick.
Poor Lauren.
See, Dane kind of looks back. You said she was doing a lot better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's actually literally 10 years younger.
He motions to the side and opens the door. Go ahead and get her then.
I'll run through the portal.
Yeah, because you walk through and you're right in Dane's apartment, and you see sitting on the couch. Looks like she's cross stitching.
Oh,
and
hey.
When you woke up, she looks. Oh, Benji.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, so we're with Dane. He's doing better, but we really need your help right now. Like, really need your help. Like, we need to go, like,
Of course.
now.
Of course. She stands up.
I'll like try to help her, but
Yeah, she's all right. Let's
Slaps your hand away. I got this.
Yeah, you guys step back through, and suddenly you're there with Dane's mom. And she gasps whenever she sees it, and Dane's just, "I'm sorry, there's no other way." It looks like he draws another circle, and she stands over in it. "Oh, what do you need to..." And she kind of figures it out once she gets on board, and you see she hits vegan form, but when she does it, it is a bright blue instead of yellow. And you see that power courses through, and when Prince Veganita sees it, he's, "Oh, well," he steps over, and you see he does a huge vegan form and a huge flash of yellow. He's trying to keep up with her, and he's just, "Wow, this Lady Maria, I'm impressed."
Maria.
So between all of them, yeah, Dane's just, "All right, I think we've got some time here that we can hold it back." You see about a little less than half of the castle is protruding out. So you've got, the gate is still around. There's still room on either side of the castle where you could actually squeeze back through the gate. But you're at the front door with a huge flashing Balthazar sign. And then the drawbridge,
The drawbridge is up or down?
it is up. We can hold this if you guys want to get in and take care of it.
Okay.
Well, let's go. No
Let's
time
get-
like the present.
I can do a big heel turn right now, and like once we're inside, I pull Dane's name off the bracelet. You fools.
Just walk over to Kenny and give him a stone cold stunner. Liam, my God! My God!
He's dead. He killed him. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Luke runs out with a chair and hits Benji in the back of the head.
That's really what I want this to turn into.
You guys all have your alternate characters, right? Ready? Your heel characters.
Luke is my alternate character.
Right.
Let's go.
The door's down. How are we gonna take care of that? Turtle van? We got a battering ram on it.
I mean, that is Jazzadroom. Right? Can you open a door into Jazzadroom?
I mean, Balthazar's. That's the only door he could open. So maybe. Well, I mean, we know it's possible. Everything worked out for him.
I have been inside Jazzadroom.
Yeah, you can try to open a door.
Try to portal in there.
Gotta get those masks.
You need to take the Dragon Zord with us, too.
Of course. Naturally.
You're just going to open a door right on the drawbridge.
Well, to get in, like, yeah, I guess. Is it over a moat or anything?
No.
And we can just walk up to the door.
Mhm.
I'm gonna knock on the door first.
And the drawbridge just cracks ever so slightly.
Oh, it worked.
I'm gonna knock again, louder, and say, "Open up, vegan, please."
You hear a very vaguely familiar voice just sort of chuckle.
Of course.
And then you see the drawbridge. Looks like it drops. And then there's a big set of red leather doors with gold studs behind the drawbridge.
Can we open it? I'm gonna open it, or try to open it.
Yeah, looks like you walk up and open it. It's just black inside.
Let's go, gang.
Well, that was easy. Good job.
That wisdom check to recognize the voice.
Yeah, sure. Make a wisdom check.
12.
4.
Well, you have no clue what the fuck that was.
21.
I barely recognize it speaks English. Apparently.
I didn't do much better. I got a 6. So.
Yep, Lim, you remember because you directly asked it, "Who are you?" And it said, "You can call me Jazzadroom."
Oh, it's Jazzadroom. You remember from 3 days ago?
Oh, yeah. That guy's a dick.
Yeah, because you open that door, creaks open. It's hard to pull, and it's just completely black on the other side.
Can I use my gem of brightness to see inside?
Yeah, does everybody go in, or you open it up outside and try to shine in?
Yeah, I'll try and just hold it out in front.
When you shine it in, you see outlines of things, but looks like it's all painted an incredibly dark black color. So even the light on the inside is its effect is minimal. And you see everybody has dark vision in this party, but everything inside is black. So your dark vision doesn't do much.
Is it all bright? Can you play some music?
It's not moving whenever you shine the light on it. So you can imagine it's usually there's some sort of sticky movement quality to light. This looks like everything's been painted Vanta black.
Saw a red door. Why wasn't it painted black?
No color anymore. You wanted to paint it black. Yeah. Let's go in.
Yeah, you guys walk in and you're wait. And you see running in, slides right as the door shutting. You see Link slides in and the door shuts behind you.
I could have got you, Link. I just went to the bracelet.
Oh, is that what that does?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you can't go into all this without your manager, right?
I mean, I think we could, considering that this isn't like a negotiation or anything, right? And you're probably going to be in
It might be.
I mean, it might be, but you're like in danger now. Okay.
Maybe I can help you here. I don't know. I'm not a subspacer or a vegan, so I can't really do anything out there.
You have Wolverine claws.
I should probably help those better in here, right?
Probably.
Anybody want a beer?
Yes.
No.
I mean, no.
Because he opens his cooler.
Fuck yeah, I do.
One last one together.
Toss me one.
He hands everybody a beer. Lim?
I'll look out for cops.
Okay. O'Doyle's? Or O'Doyle's, however you say it.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
No, no thanks. But I'll hang
do
out.
without.
I'll hang out. Do you have like any
Bottle of water?
Yeah, that's cool. Wow, fancy. We don't even have these at our house.
Yeah.
Bottled water.
Bottled water.
What are we, Madonna?
Yeah, it's Fiji. It's the good stuff.
Oh, we're Alicia Silverstone. Oh, wow.
It's like oily water. It's supposedly better.
No, this is great. It doesn't taste like the ocean at all. I don't know. It's great.
Yeah, it looks like he raises his beer to Millennium Falco.
Here, here.
Cheers.
Chugs it down. Because, yeah, once you guys are on the inside, it's all black. Then you see it slowly starts to get lighter in certain areas of the room. Because it suddenly gets hot first, and then you see red as far back as you can see. It looks like pits of lava. Then you see bridges going over everyone, and you see it looks like each bridge goes to an island, and then you see the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 appear all the way down on each island across the bridges over lava. Those are simple, look like wooden door on each bridge beside the number.
So we just choose a door?
Do we each go down a different one?
I mean, I guess we could.
I don't think that splitting up is ever a good
I
idea.
don't think it is either, but there's 4 of us and 4 of them. Well, no, Link's here now, so
Right.
well, we'll pick one.
Start with the first one.
You want to start with the first one?
Yeah.
You don't want to start with the third one?
Whatever. Which one's the closest?
1.
Are they side by
Okay.
side? They're not side by side. They're like sequential.
Yeah, like you cross one bridge and you'll be on an island that you see on the left wall. There's one engraved in stone that's sort of silverish on top of the black, and a simple wooden door beside it, and then bridge to a second island with 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then we just go to the first one.
All right, if that's what you guys want to do.
I thought it was like, what's behind door number whatever.
Door number 1?
You see Link just, what is this?
Link, who are you talking to?
Didn't somebody answer you when you came in?
Yeah, Jazzy Drew.
It's a test.
Link, stop talking like that.
Sorry.
Take another sip, man.
Sorry, boyo. Yeah, Urban Frog definitely crawls up onto your shoulder.
Hey,
Does this seem familiar to you?
does it?
Make a wisdom check.
I don't think so.
No,
It's an 11.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, I'll take it back.
Does this look like something from a video game, possibly?
Make a wisdom check. You're thinking maybe it does, but
What about us? Can we make wisdom
sure,
checks?
make a wisdom check.
10.
21.
This reminds you of Super Mario World.
It looks like Super Mario World. Oh, shit.
It does.
So at the very end, there were four different doors that each led to a different room that then led to another set of doors and then the end.
So there is, I don't remember the end of that game, but essentially you're saying we're going to have to go through multiple doors. If
You pick one of these 4 that leads to the next set of 4, and then that set leads to the end.
But do all 4 sets, like you've got 2 steps and then you're at the end, or do some of them lead in circles and weird shit like that?
2 steps to the end.
Okay.
Each one it's just a different path.
Okay.
Well, we could roll for it.
It's true. We could roll for it.
Do we have anything left of Naribo? We don't have his box or any of his stuff that he gave us.
We use this box for the key.
That's right.
don't know if we have anything else.
It's a long shot, but hey, hand me a beer out of the cooler.
Here you go.
Naribo, can I buy you a beer?
Oh, you're gonna use your card to buy him buy him a drink?
I was thinking he may be able to. Like he mentioned that our like you and I like were linked together somehow, and maybe he can find a fate thread that leads through the right door. That would be.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think we're gonna need to call him again before this is over with?
Well, how many beers do you have, Link?
Well, I guess I shouldn't say that.
No,
Because
no one's ever asked me that. And I'll give you the honest answer. My cooler's magic.
Yeah.
all right,
Have
Link's drunk.
as many beers as I want out of this cooler.
Did Dane give you that?
No,
Where did you get that?
I found it in the woods.
Yeah, what woods?
It's probably my dad's.
And no matter what, every time I've opened it, it's always been full of beer.
That's handy.
Yeah. It's made my life very different. It's pretty handy.
It turns out it's actually just Colin refilling it every morning. He didn't really put it together. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, man.
all right. Yeah, I'm gonna call on Naribo.
Okay, yeah, you have that his business card, and you offer to buy him a drink, and you see you hear basically the rolling of dice, and then he appears. There you go. Thank you.
Man, it's like I'm there.
Kept on rolling.
Yeah, he stands in front of you.
Hey.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I hope you like whatever it is that Link's got in there, but it's a drink.
Bud heavy.
Bud heavy. All right, well, so you mentioned that our links were all faded together, and you see the different strands and things.
Yep. He takes a drink.
Do you see those strands taking us in any particular direction here?
I mean, there are threads going to every door because it's possible for you to go in every door. There are more threads going in that first door than there are the other four. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it looks like in most twists of fate,
We go in the first door first. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that wasn't quite as helpful as I thought it was going to be. Is there anything else we want to ask him while he's here?
I mean, we could. I'm sure if we gambled something, we could get the answer.
Anything to wager?
What cowards?
the voice from around you.
Does anybody want the oath bow?
And Rebo looks around. Huh.
That's new.
Yeah. So we got some things going on
Yeah.
here.
No, that's yeah. That's a whole thing. I see you. Don't fuck with me. They called me. So the voice says nothing.
Does anybody want the oath bow?
No.
I don't think I'm going to get much use out of it, so I may put it up for.
What is the oath bow?
You basically I can't remember exactly the mechanics, but you have to
It's a really strong bow, but it's very conditional too.
Yeah, you designate somebody, and that's like you have to kill that thing that you designate. You're really strong using the bow against it at that point, but then you also I don't think you're fully compelled to kill it. You don't have to leave what you're doing, but
Interesting.
you have to eliminate.
Have you used
thing.
that at all?
No, we just got it.
Oh.
When you knock an arrow on this bow, it whispers in Elvish or something like that, Elven, in my opinion. Swift defeat to my enemies. When you use this weapon to make a ranged attack, you can, as a command phrase, say, swift death to those who have wronged me. The target of your attack becomes your sworn enemy until it dies or until dawn 7 days later. You can only have one sworn enemy at a time. When your sworn enemy dies, you can choose a new one after the next dawn. When you make a ranged attack roll with this weapon against your sworn enemy, you have advantage on the roll. In addition, your target gains no benefit from cover other than total cover, and you suffer no disadvantage from long range. If the attack hits, your sworn enemy takes an extra 3d6 piercing damage. While your sworn enemy lives, you have disadvantage on attack rolls with all other weapons.
So once you designate your enemy,
So that would be badass for you under certain conditions, because you get sneak attack with it no matter what.
well, then hell, you may want to keep it and use it if you're going to plan on being ranged.
you get guaranteed sneak attack against one thing.
Right.
Yep.
Everything else you
don't
never
it.
get sneak attack against.
Very true.
Yeah, unless you kill it. Then you can designate a new mortal enemy.
It says
But
until
if it
next
runs away, you can't get sneak attack anything else for 7 days.
Right.
Yeah.
Just with that weapon or at all?
At
Anything.
all.
Yeah. Basically, you make an oath to that bow, so everything else is at this.
And it's not. It says that if it dies, then you can do a sworn enemy after the next dawn. So it's not like you can immediately do another one.
Yeah.
So, nah.
Okay.
All right. What game do you want to play for it?
Well, first I want to decide what we're going to get in return if we win.
What kind of knowledge do you want?
The path of least resistance from here to the end of whatever this is.
Okay, let me ask you this. Least resistance, then. Do you find a mental barrier? Which do you think would be less mentally taxing for you, having to use your mental might or your physical might?
We're pretty physically powerful. I don't know that we're necessarily mentally that powerful, although you are. I mean, I am on paper, but it's really not my strong suit still.
Well, then, least resistance would be physical then.
That will use your physical resources, however. Consider that.
For blood?
Basically, some of these are puzzles of sorts, and some of these are fights.
Well, I know Benji's real good at puzzles.
Yeah,
And I'd rather not be weakened on the way,
that's true.
depending on, we probably won't get a lot of opportunities to fully rest, so.
So yeah, we would rather do something mentally taxing.
Okay.
And I'll also throw in a Mace of Disruption.
Okay. What do you want for that?
All our abilities back.
Right now?
Anything that we expelled in that last fight, which I assume we haven't gotten back.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to do both these at once?
No. If you can do 1-to-1 on each of those,
Sure.
you think, or should we do all or nothing?
Hey, I don't really. I mean, I've only gambled like twice, so I'm the wrong person.
Flip a coin, because somebody had a coin.
You're on.
No.
Flip a chip. All right. Blank.
I guess we walk away, Mr. Garibo.
Just call it even or odd. Even, wait no. If you get it, we'll do them together. If you don't, we'll do them separate.
Okay.
Call it.
Odd.
It was odd, so we do them together.
Okay.
What game do you want to play?
5.
He looks at you, Liz. And starts tapping his fist into
Rock,
an
paper,
open
scissors?
palm.
Brick, paper, scissors.
You say you're so amazing.
The stakes are too high this time.
I guess 5-card poker.
Thumb wrestle?
That's a game of skill
Heroes
rather than
Rebo
chance.
has no thumbs, and he takes your slap personally.
You thought I didn't notice.
I thought you were politely not saying anything. you
No,
know?
I mean, I was, and then I stopped.
So he pulls out a pack of cards. That's what you want to do?
Unless anybody else has suggestions.
It's your game, brother.
Yeah.
And I will so kindly hand them to Kenny.
Check and make sure the jokers are out.
All right. When I'm finished shuffling, Tyler, deal from the top of the deck.
Tyler has spent all his free time learning how to
It's like-
deal from the bottom of a deck with a mechanic's grip, just in case this happens. Here, let me see.
Is this what you've been doing, actually? You have gone to Vegas since then. No, you came back with all your Bellagio stuff.
Yeah. Deuce is wild. 5-card draw. One hand for all of taters. By the way, happy Tater Day, everybody.
I consider going and taking video to post on the site because we talked about it so much. I did briefly drive through it and never wanted to come back ever again. Pair of jacks.
Got nothing. Literally nothing. I had a ace.
King. Oh, an ace high card. Yeah.
Almost a flush. Well, that was my idea.
There's another round to play, yeah? Another hand?
No,
Oh, that was
yeah,
all or nothing.
Yeah. Somebody else can put up some shit.
I don't know that I have anything.
I got nothing I want to lose, my friend. I'm not giving up any of my abilities. Let's just roll a 4-sided die and take whatever door shows up.
We did.
on
4.
it. 4?
Yep.
Do it. Let's play the game, y'all.
Because he points to your sword.
No, I'm not going
Play
to.
again.
Nope.
Okay.
That'd be the one thing that I absolutely will not do.
Okay.
I've got other things in here that I might be willing to, but nothing.
But if you win, you'll keep it.
Yes, but this is the second time that I've lost playing poker to you.
You got to win eventually, right?
Fuck, he makes a good point.
No, he doesn't.
He knows how to talk to gamblers,
No,
doesn't he?
Yeah. I will play a quick round if you'll, with my bag of tricks, just for our daily abilities bag.
Okay.
That's kind of.
Bag of tricks.
I'll play you for the whole shebang for your bag of tricks. I'll give you one. I'll play one more hand for you for the bag of tricks for both things.
All right. Got 3 4s.
Pair of 9s.
All right. Benji won, right?
Beautiful. Yes. So now we have all our abilities back.
Thank you.
Yeah, you see a circle of light coming. All HP MPs status restored.
That feels nice. You should bottle that.
Can we bottle it? You want to play it again?
Well, the path of least resistance then. So these first 2 doors are puzzles. The last 2 are physical. When you cross through to the next set of doors, you want to go through the 3rd door.
Okay.
So,
1 or 2? 2, right?
fuck, which of those is the.
2.
Get the cards out. 2.
2.
2.
Okay. Yeah, you guys cross. You just. Well, good luck.
Bye, Mr. Narivo.
Thanks.
Vanishes. Yeah, so you guys walk up to door number 2 and creak it open. And on the inside,
Go, Benji, get it.
as you just see, it looks like a regular, like a classroom. Only where the chalkboard board would be, you see it sort of shimmer with blight. And you see a big smile come across the chalkboard. Like,
Oh, it's like face.
like a fucked up version of face. 100. That was the next thing out of my
What
mouth
do you
was
mean,
like
fucked
face.
up version of face? I just see face.
Well, I guess your god friend might have helped you.
Is the mouth moving?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I've got 4 riddles for you.
Benji, activate. Someone flip Benji's switch.
Oh, Sean Miller, activate.
Maybe it's office trivia.
Because we have built up over the course of the last 10 years your riddle skills.
Yeah, Miller's really good at riddles.
Yeah, there was a point in the game a long time ago, for the listeners, where I was like completely drunk the entire time, but riddles would pop up and I would just immediately stumble into the
Like I
answer.
scoured through the hardest riddles. I don't even know. This is going to be, I was worried it's going to be a TPK. They're not going to figure this out. And it was just like, blah, 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 blah.
Swan's feet.
God damn. Like I had 2 different parties. I had in my first game had a good party and an evil party. The good party got TPK. They ran the risk. They did the riddles. They couldn't get the last one right. The guy killed all of them. And then you were able to, you and Jacob passed the other one. Or you passed the other one and Jacob was cheering you along.
Fun game.
What goes up but never goes down?
Boy, truncate silence will make this sound like you're really
Super smart. Yeah, no one say a damn thing until you have the answer. You need a liberal use of like the SpongeBob 20 minutes later. Could you repeat the question?
What goes up
Get it.
but never goes down?
I count that as a victory.
Your age.
Correct.
Yay, Benji!
You see a quarter of a door appears.
Oh, a clock.
What has a neck but no head?
The guitar.
I'll count it. Another one appears. I would have also taken bottle.
What is always in front of you but can't be seen?
Future.
The future is correct.
Hey.
What goes through cities and fields but never moves?
Roads.
Roads is correct.
Yay! We're so good. I mean, you guys are so good.
You see the face just turns back into a chalkboard, and then that other door opens up.
Or another row of doors.
Yeah, when you step through that, then you see another 4.
Third door.
Door.
Screw you, face.
When you walk in, it looks like the set of Family Feud.
Oh,
Nice.
man. This is my jam. Let's go over to one of which side you want, right or left? Is anybody on the one? What's
Yeah, it's just one thing of 4 podiums.
Please, Richard Dawson. Please, Richard Dawson.
Yeah, I was
No,
about to say, here, I was
no,
about to
Richard
say,
Dawson's gonna kiss me. I don't want Richard Dawson.
You can reject it.
here's where we find out if Tyler looked up who was the actual host of Family Feud in 2000.
I mean, it had to be Ray.
It was.
It was Ray, what's his name? Or it was Al Borland.
Yeah, it might have been Al Borland. What the hell's his
by
real?
then already?
That's not his
Richard
real name.
Karn.
Richard Karn.
Yeah.
Or who?
Because Home Improvement ran for like way longer than
That's
we all expect.
true.
What's the fat guy with the gap in his teeth? Didn't he?
Louis Anderson?
Yeah, didn't he?
Louis Anderson was on for a minute. That's
hosted,
true.
yeah.
Louis Anderson was the host in 2000.
Okay.
I don't want to kiss him either.
By all accounts, I don't think he wanted to kiss you. Everyone else in
Kenny
this room, yes.
Go just stand behind one of the podiums.
Yeah,
like-
totally, absolutely. Top 10 answers on the board.
We gotta go. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, woo, yeah, all right.
Yeah. Is there
It's really creepy because it's dead
applause?
silent.
Yeah.
No, there's got to be like an applause track
Yeah.
and a laugh track, and like, which is even more creepy to me because it's probably just deserted.
Uh-huh.
You see it suddenly flip over 27 answers.
27.
That's a lot, Family Feud.
And then it says, then the panel over the top flips over. What are all your band names?
Oh, okay.
There's been 27 of them? No fucking way.
Is
This
All
is
right.
episode
Millennium Falco
30.
on there twice?
Wow. Okay, Millennium Falco, yeah.
Shout it out. Is it on the board?
Number 1, Millennium Falco.
Pause on backwards.
Pause on backwards. Good answer. Good answer.
The last one, pause on backwards.
A bicycle built for 4 for 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was a bathroom Arby's something.
Number 4, Gabagool. Number 4, Gabagool bathroom Arby's. That's not it. It's close. It's close. It's close. Number 4. Number 4 Gabagool is a thing.
Panic at the Quiznos.
Panic at the Quiznos.
Too drunk to drive my car?
Yes. Yay.
Don't drive my card.
I think that's my favorite one.
It's a good one. Number. God. There's a number 4 Gabagool because I remember
know.
doing the
I know.
art for it. I remember putting James Gandolfini in an Arby's.
Was it some sandwich?
That'd also
some
be a
kinda-
good band.
Yeah.
Was there a sandwich involved in that one? It's some.
I feel like it was like a combo.
Hot pink something. What was it? Not that one. It was a different one. It was hot pink.
It was the third or fourth episode because it was after we played the band battle
It
with.
was Hot Pink Urban Cop, wasn't it? Hot Pink Alvin Barkley.
Alvin Barkley.
Hot Peak Alvin Barkley.
Fistful of mayonnaise.
Fistful of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's probably all of them, right?
We're super close to being done, right?
Link. Hey, Link, you're here, right? You probably know all of these, right? You're our manager and everything.
You can get one link lifeline.
I better save it.
How many have we gotten?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We only need 20 more. Were we ever actually 12-foot
Dude,
Arthur Dude Pinata?
Pinata.
Are you guessing that?
No, we weren't.
We weren't.
Did we never actually use that as a name?
Okay.
I don't think so. Did we?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe not.
Let's find out.
So from here on, would say the band that you're guessing and then final answer.
We'll do final answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Beef O'Brady hands. There was something. I don't know if
Yes.
that was the exact
I think
wording.
that. No, I think that was it.
Was it Beef O'Brady fingers?
No,
it was
It was hands.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it was hands.
Okay.
Final
Final answer to that?
Final answer: Beef O'Brady hands.
I'll let you think about that for another second because you're frustratingly close.
Oh, I know that. I know there's an extra syllable in there.
McBeef O'Brady
Beef
hands.
O'Brady hands?
Was it McBeef
Yeah.
O'Brady hands?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that it?
I don't know. Just final answer that
I
shit.
don't think that's right.
No.
Maybe. Sure.
Okay, McBeef O'Brady hands. Final answer.
Big people.
Hey! Number 4, Arby's Gabagool. Yeah? There's a number 4. It's like there's those 4. That's like an order. I don't know what the order is. Number 4 is first. I do think it's number 4, Arby's Gabagool. Final answer. All right, now I can stop thinking about James Gandolfini and move on.
No, you can't. No one can.
Chad Kroger. Was it just straight up?
I think it was Chad Kroger.
It was just Chad Kroger with Kroger's. Yeah,
right?
Chad Kroger.
Kroger.
Final answer.
Did we do something about a wolf at some point?
Yes. Freaky Friday, but with wolves. Final answer. That was good teamwork. That was a dual tech. Can you edit in like flame sword or sound effect or something?
I'll do flame whirl.
More. We need. Anything? Can anyone think of anything?
Totally
Yeah?
useless because like we talk about it and then like we're like, okay, that's it, and then it's just gone. Like I'd never think about it ever again.
Something with a starship, I'm trying to think of like recurring themes that have come up. Doors. Is there anything with a door?
I was gonna say Quiznos has been a lot to be.
I did Panic at the Quiz.
Panic at
Panic
the
was-
Quiznos,
okay.
yeah.
We did several that were like a McBeef O'Brady hands, and then a bicycle for 4 or for 5, like where we've done like a before and after or like a mishmash of words, and I can't think of any of them.
Did we have one that had Mambo 69 in it, or was that just
I think that was just
a
Blake's
Blake
username.
Username, okay.
Anything with Ireland, Irish, I guess that was McBeef O'Brady hands.
Yeah.
Do we have any Urban Con names?
I'm not sure.
Anything to do with Surge? Anything?
I feel like there was something to do with Irvin Frog.
Okay. There was something frog. I do feel like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the art. There was one that was like, put a pin in frog. That wasn't a biology joke, but there's something about like the silence or something. That was like,
Oh, fuck.
do you know what I'm talking about?
I
'Cause
do.
I remember the art was like it was a black background with
Like-
a giant word bubble
Like
and
deafening silence.
the deafening silence. I think that
Is
was
it
it.
that?
I think
Is it-
that's
I think
it.
there was more to it.
I do think so. It was either there was more to it or it was a different
Yeah.
adjective.
Because that's the one that we joked was a great name. This was silent.
Did it have, did you say infinite silence?
Deafening silence.
Deafening.
Deafening silence or
Silence is deafening.
Well,
It was-
deafening sadness made me think of, or deafening silence made me think of infinite sadness. And I was like, did we do something with melancholy and the deafening silence?
no. I don't think it was that complex with that one.
Was it it wasn't the sound of deafening silence, like the weight
Maybe.
of deafening silence?
Gosh.
Something like that?
I mean,
Liz Lemonian Frog.
Oh,
Liz Lemonian
Liz
Frog.
Lemon-
Yeah.
Answer.
nice.
Well done.
Now I'm stuck on the silence.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Was there one about
Faces.
something about hot bread patent?
Oh, yeah,
was that
the
one?
hot
bread patent.
That was it.
Was
Final
that it?
answer.
Nice.
Sorry, I final answered your
No, it's good.
guess.
That was.
I
was
wouldn't
just
have done it
I was just
myself.
confident in it. How many more do we have? How many haven't turned over on the board?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
We're over
That's what's
halfway there.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
Can you tell us, are they in
This game
order?
was always supposed to be 10 episodes.
Yeah, we'd be done
Told you guys.
in more ways than one.
I told you guys I didn't want to do this band name thing 30 fucking weeks ago.
Well, look, it's
Here
not
we are.
It's not our fault. Naribo lied to us. Path of least resistance.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel like this is on Naribo. This is
Yeah.
The other battles were really hard.
just backtrack and go fight the Taras. Are they in order so we can tell what time frame are we missing?
Yeah, they should be in order, right? 'Cause
Yeah, they are.
So, yeah, tell us the ones we have in order.
So let's see. You have the first one, Millennium Falco. The second one, Hot Pink Alvin Barkley. Their third one is blank.
I think that's the silence one.
The fourth one is blank.
Ooh, maybe that's.
The fifth one is Fistful of Mayonnaise. The sixth one.
That was in Jazzadroom because that was when we found the.
Yeah.
The next one is blank. Then next is Too Drunk to Drive My Car. Then Liz Lemonion Frog. Then number 4, the Arby's Gabagool. Then blank. Then blank. Then blank. Then McBeef O'Brady Hounds. Then blank. Then blank. Then Hot Bread Patent. Then blank. Then Panic at the Quiznos. Then blank. Then Freaky Friday but with Wolves. Then blank. Then Chad Kroger. Then blank. Then A Bicycle Built for 445. Then blank. Then Pause on Backwards.
I feel like we should be able to get that one easy then.
Well, what about Millennium? Can we do Millennium Falco again?
But you said that was the last one that turned over.
Right. So Millennium Falco being listed once is it.
Okay.
So what was before Pause on Backwards?
No,
So-
I said it already.
So we named ourselves Paws on Backwards after the Rakshasa fight.
Oh, yeah.
Before that, what was the last thing that happened in the game before that?
I like this logic, but I do want to point out that Liz Lemonion Frog, what? You know what I mean? It's like
We fought the
sometimes.
Big Onion.
Yeah, right. Sometimes it is related, sometimes it isn't. But I'm not trying to. That's good logic. I do.
Let's think about some of the things, some of the big major events. Like we fought the big giant cat in the park. Did that?
Oh, yeah, there was something with a cat. I feel like
Really?
I feel like there was something with the cat.
Okay, well, I'll help.
Oh.
Yes. So go ahead and pin that. Yes, there is one about the cat.
Okay.
We have Cat and Frog.
Well, Liz
We got-
Oh, we got
Lemonion
the
Frog.
frog.
So we
Oh,
got that
okay.
one. Cat.
And what about? Did we do anything with the arch?
I don't.
I'm trying to think of things that happen at the end of episodes, after big battles or after big epiphany kind of moments where Tyler would famously end session.
Yeah.
Because then we would have to come up with those band names that we had thought of. So I'm trying to.
Would it help if I said one that we didn't use? Big Mummy, Little Kid Lover?
Let's say all the ones we did.
That was door number 4.
Suck Puppet.
all the
We did
big-
Suck Puppet.
Did we ever do Suck
Suck
Puppet?
Puppet, we didn't do Suck
Oh,
Puppet.
that's because we went
Good
back
Lord,
to
I would
Millennium
remember
Falco.
that art. What's the one with the cat? I can't remember.
I can't either. We've been at this a long time.
Yes, a year.
Black cat.
So long that the Dropbox link I set up for Tyler to upload episodes expired.
I want to talk about Panic at the Quiznos.
That was a thing.
Me and Tyler Tuesday night are like, oh, fuck. He's like, I could go meet you. I'm like, no, we're going to figure this out. I got the episode uploaded with 15 minutes to spare.
We've done worse than that.
Is
for
it right?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Feel
actually
nearly-
pretty good.
I don't feel nearly as bad.
I was sleeping. This is all going on. I woke up in the morning and I was like, good morning. Glad that all worked out.
Is it Crazy Cat Lady?
That doesn't sound familiar.
No.
I was thinking like something to do with cat scratch
The musical?
fever.
No.
I thought about Cat Scratch Fever too.
That sounds familiar. Not just
Some
because
play
of...
on that.
Sneezing on cat butts. Final answer.
Cat butt.
Oh, crap.
Think about it. There's a
I
lot.
like-
I like sneezing.
I like sneezing on cat butts.
You got 95% of it.
I really like sneezing on cat
Wrong
butts.
one.
I don't like sneezing on cat.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I kind of like sneezing on cat.
Wow. Okay.
I
That was after the Chupon fight.
I don't think we're gonna get these.
I don't think it's possible. Because there's something that came from fighting Skeletor or fighting the Mimic or...
There is one that came from fighting a boss in Jazzadroom.
What about the bird that we killed?
Like really easy.
We all shot up into the air and just...
That is
Oh,
Is that the boss?
Yep.
Okay.
oh my God.
What was that thing called?
Oh, man.
It's not an Odeog. That's like what's stuck in my head. I can't get past that.
Odeog's like a beholder, but with legs and no big eye. Know what an Odeog is?
I think that's like the.
He's like a little ball with stuff sticking out of him.
No, I think that's just called an orb, isn't it? I think an Odeog's like the plant-based, like big, several armed.
the
dude.
art is a thing in a kitchen.
There was one that was a pun on. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? And I think it's this one.
Yes.
Is it a rock? Or a
rock. What? I think it's a rock.
Is it
No.
rock? It's R-O-C? Or is it a vrock?
With
Those
the-
are two different.
No, it's not a rock because that's like that's the big bird.
Yeah.
The rock was this was like a right. We didn't fight one of those.
Everybody listening, he flapped his arms when he did it, and it was wonderful. It was just divine.
It does not rhyme with rock.
Crap.
Smell, what was it? Oh!
It rhymes with that.
Can you
Smell.
grill
Smell.
what
Grill.
the rock
Grill
is
what the
cooking?
rock is
Hey,
cooking. Grill.
I got it right there at the same moment.
Final answer.
Oh my God. Anything to do with killing someone with a brick. Lord knows that's been mentioned 100,000 times.
Yeah, I know. I wish somebody would just drop.
I know, right?
So
Things happen.
Yeah. That's a good point. You put it that way.
the one that for silence is not deafening.
Okay, I knew it wasn't deafening.
Inevitable. The inevitable silence.
The deathly silence?
It's some ironic word, like something silence can't be.
It was named after whenever everyone stopped and had this moment of silence trying to think of what the band name would be.
Awkward silence.
Awkward.
Final answer.
There it was.
Well done.
Then the next one, the fourth one is still turned over, the art is based off Charlotte's Web.
Oh, the pig holes. Final answer.
Wow.
Pig holes.
Forgot
The pig
about
holes.
the pig holes
Yeah.
I don't. Oh.
in Jazzadroom.
Yeah.
That art took a long time, so I'm sad I didn't remember it immediately. Like, what's the longest one? Oh, when I modified Charlotte's Web book cover to say pig holes in the web. Remember how everyone said that was really nice? No one said it.
I have not. I want to go through and look at all the art.
Don't,
haven't
because I
seen any of it.
stopped. There's a period where I was like, no one gives a shit. You can see, like, this was mentioned in Discord where someone's like, oh man, you can like say they were really good in the beginning.
And then awkward silence.
Right, yeah. They were really good at the beginning. They're not wrong. And then
I love the Millennium Falco art.
Yeah,
I love
Millennium
that.
Falco art.
With that as a poster, actually.
I feel like there was one that maybe was based on a movie.
That's too broad.
Well, yeah, maybe. I might also be wrong.
There is not one left based on a movie.
Was there another Arby's one? We talked about bathroom Arby's several times.
There's another bathroom one.
Was it about the poopy bathroom? Was it related to the poopy bathroom?
It might have been that episode.
It was much. This was closer to the top.
There was something we were talking about.
It's the one between Panic at the Quiznos and Freaky Friday but with Wolves.
We were talking about like, shit.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Poopy bathroom.
Yeah.
That happened in Jazzadrone, and this would have been a lot.
This is
more
whenever
recently.
we were. You were called because that's what made me think of the hot bread patent, because that was around that same time too, right?
It was when we went to get Jill.
Yeah.
Out
Hot
of
Bread Patent
Quiznos.
was 2 episodes before that.
Yeah.
Was there something with the bathroom in your old house? Remember we went into the bathroom with the key, and that's where we found Dane? Does that timeline work out, or was that later?
There is one about Dane.
Does it involve Dane's mom?
Sort of. There's one that's just 2 characters.
2 characters or like 2 letters? Right? No, like 2 characters. Like a letter is a character, but not like.
A letter is a character, yes.
They're not saying like it's 2 letters long.
Correct. I'm saying it's 2 characters.
2 characters. Like 2 words.
No.
More
2
than-
singular characters.
Oh.
Ah, fuck. Is it ham and cheese or something like that?
There is one about a sandwich.
Number 4.
Are we writing any of these hints down? Because I feel like I've forgotten the first one. Something about a bathroom.
That was when we were at the Quiznos.
Something about Dane, 2 characters, and one about a sandwich.
I mean, 69 comes to mind, but I mean, I think I'd remember if we did 69. It's just 2 characters.
Is he?
Ian, I feel like
I don't feel like we're landing on this.
69.
Is it 2 characters as in a character in the game, or 2 characters as in
like alphanumeric?
as in it
Yes.
would take 2 pieces
It
of
is 2 alphanumeric characters.
okay. Now that makes more sense. Well, no, it makes less sense to me.
Right.
'cause-
Not at all. That doesn't sound familiar.
Because it was an abbreviation for something.
It's like W3 or something like that.
It is something like that.
Yeah. Or P5 or something.
It is it's P, I think, right? P5,
Is it P3?
What is it?
P3.
What?
P is first, right?
P3 sounds familiar. What is?
I don't know.
Because I remember,
What is this for?
I remember
I said
thinking it sounded
P3
like,
and it sounded familiar.
It does sound.
It may be a brand of something that I'm thinking of that's not related at all.
Well, I hear the term
I can
P3
see
a
the
lot in my
art in my
work.
mind. It's on a kick drum, but
is.
I can't remember what the P3 sounds right to me. P is the first. P is in it, right?
Well, we don't have any X's against us yet.
Right.
Do we get 3 X's?
Yep.
We can assume.
Assuming, like, yeah.
What did it stand for? Do you remember? If we could figure that out. I mean, we couldn't do 5 P's, right? It had to be 3.
For some reason,
We're smart. We're not like 5P smart.
I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like one of the P's was pustules or something like that.
Ew.
It was something gross. Well, they were all kind of gross.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's say P3.
P3 final answer.
P3.
Hey.
To rip that
Tyler, do
Band-Aid
you remember
off.
what it stood
It's
for?
driving me
No, I
crazy.
do not remember what it stood for. I remember a lot of details about this game, but that is one that eludes me.
Same. I don't know what that one is.
Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Ham. There's one about a sandwich.
Oh, is it about a ham sandwich? Is it about ham?
No, I don't know. I'm putting.
Well, I guess there are 2 that are about sandwiches.
Oh, fuck. 2 that we haven't gotten that are about sandwiches.
Yes.
A lot about food, because we've already talked about Arby's and Quiznos.
Was there something about meatballs? Meatballs?
I don't know, but I like how you said that.
Meatballs.
Pork chop sandwiches.
God, that smells good.
Gonna turn him down now.
You have not gotten your 2 longest ones yet.
I do, yeah, I've been thinking about that, because I remember, like, being, like, unwieldy long.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I don't know. I just remember being like, that's a super long band name.
The one before Millennium Falco is your longest one.
I thought Millennium Falco was the first one.
It's your first one and your last one.
So you mean the last one?
I'm saying the last one before pause on backwards. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The one before pause on backwards.
I remember we had fun talking about Andre the Giant and a giant skeleton or something. And it was in the context of meeting Illustrae. She was huge.
My dinner with Andre the Giant inside a skeleton. I'm just gonna write that
one down. You are right. It came from a reference about a skeleton when you were talking to Illustrae.
Yeah.
It's also an E-fuck reference.
Shake that bear.
I said that after you said the name.
It's Kiss from a Rose.
Oh.
And Skeletor? and a skeleton. No, but Shaq Skeleton.
Shaq Skeleton.
Shaq Skeleton. It's that Andre the Giant Shaq, yeah.
A Kiss from a Rose and Shaq Skeleton.
Oh, man. Holy crap. How many left?
Your second longest one is blank and the blank.
Josie and the Pussycats. Benny and the Jets.
Pepperoni and cheese.
He said, and the.
Sandwich and the sandwich. It's like AI from 4 years ago. Like we typed in a band name for our D&D.
It's something and the boys.
Yes.
Something and
Yes.
the boys.
Because I was like, there are.
Yeah.
It
Just
is
boys.
something in the boys. Oh no. I'm really upset that I can't remember that.
Because the question was, I guess Liz is blank and we're blank.
Did it have something to do with her being a...
If you say anything about me, kill anybody with a brick.
Lady Brick and the boys.
I think that would have been a great...
No, it's not bad.
No, I never finished my thought. Because, no,
Where does this one
it has
fall
something to do
in?
with you being a...
This is pretty early on. It's the one directly after P3.
Would this have been like after we did the theater thing where we saw your backstory and stuff, or would that?
It was it was after that.
Okay.
So what are
So it
the...
was number 4, the Arby's Gabagool, P3. Then there are 2 that you don't have. This is the first one.
And then what's after? What's the one we have after that?
After it is McBeef O'Brady Hands.
I can't think of the word for some fucking reason, but you and your mother and your aunties all traveling around in caravans.
Romani.
Well, no, that's not the word I'm looking for.
You're looking for the word gypsy.
There you go. And I know it's highly offensive,
Stink
but
on it.
I wish you could have
That's
seen
it,
her
Louis C.K.
face.
Jew is a slur depending on how much stank you put on it.
Tyler, were you looking for the word gypsy?
Gypsy.
It was good. It was good shit.
I can't get past Crash and the Boys. Like, it's just, that's not it.
I don't
But
think that it's anything.
Boys is involved.
I don't think that it's anything gypsy because I've been pretty intentional in
and
leaving out gypsy from
the blank
all the
boys.
descriptions. Blank blank and the blank boys.
Blank, blank, and the blank boys.
Cheddar Boys.
I like that. I'll write that down.
Monterey Jack and the Cheddar Boys.
Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys.
Wow.
I like that.
I like that too.
I don't think that.
I want to see.
It's not.
I want to say Cheddar was in one of the names.
Crap. I'm going to write down Cheddar.
Cheddar is not in one of the names.
Okay, good. Excuse me, goodness.
The Beagle
One
Boys.
of them was censored in the art. The name is not, well,
Okay.
one that's
okay.
censored.
Yeah. It was the noodles thing, right? There was one where it was like, I remember the album had like the noodle woman on it.
Oh God!
Do you know what I'm talking about? I know that sounds like
What's a noodle woman?
it was a noodle woman. It was a woman made out of noodles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember that because you used AI to generate that.
My AI generated the noodle woman. And
Yeah.
it was, there were a lot of frightful results. This was the
He was
worst.
sending me examples, and I was fucking dying laughing at the shit that it was coming up with.
Was it?
Pixel mosaic.
You see that the sign is quivering.
And the boys. Noodle lady and the pixel mosaic boys. Pixel mosaic.
That doesn't sound familiar to me in any way, but so I'm out of this one.
Dandy Boys.
You're saying that one of the words was censored?
No,
No,
the art
the
was
art
censored.
was-
Art was
censored.
censored. Okay. So I can so it wasn't fuck boys.
Another one came from your story about Moonfrog and your cool hat.
Oh, something in a trucker hat.
The bench.
It was the French of Friendship and Marion.
Marion Friendship Bench.
The Chamber of not Chamber of Commerce, the blank of Marion Friendship. It's the Rotary Club. I don't know what the order is, but it involves the Rotary Club of Marion.
It is
and
one
the
of the
Bench of Friendship.
sandwich. It is one of the sandwich theme names.
Holy crap! I'm done.
What was the guy's name that you met on?
It was Moonfrog.
Moonfrog,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
What did you give Moonfrog some food, or were you eating a specific type of sandwich when you met Moonfrog?
No, I was going to eat.
And this is a shorter one.
It's a longer one.
I remember
Is
going online
trucker
to
hat
find
in there?
that
I really
photo.
don't. Okay.
Trucker hat is not listed.
Sure, it was
Marion,
Rotary
Marion is in the
Club?
title.
I'm not positive.
And so is
Rotary Club.
sandwich.
You
I
say
think
Chamber of Commerce was the right to
It wasn't chamber. No, it was. Yeah, what you said.
Rotary.
I don't know if it was Rotary. Or was it?
And there's a sandwich involved.
The last two words are Marion sandwich. It was the last one before it took a sizable break.
The meat in a Marion sandwich.
The meat in a Marion.
Yes.
Meat in a Marion sandwich.
Final answer.
Aye. You said it, and it sounded so right.
There's one about the bathroom.
So there's only one more sandwich related one.
Oh, okay.
Is it the Bathroom Boys?
No, that doesn't sound right.
Bathroom Boys works though.
That's the same as Kiss from a Rose. The Bathroom Boys.
Something about a fish sandwich in your whole
Hey, sweet thing.
in your whole. I sometimes eat fish that are fried. Fried fish sandwiches are okay sometimes.
One had to do with Prince Veganito.
Oh, the garlic gun, right? Fresh blood and garlic.
Oh,
It's
yes.
The smell of fresh blood and garlic.
There's a hot blood.
hot. Is it hot blood?
I think-
Fresh blood and hot garlic?
It's quivering.
Hot blood and fresh garlic.
Yeah?
I don't
You
know
call
if
it. I'm not. Look,
I feel like after the battle, like Tyler mentioned, like it just smells like blood and garlic,
I
and
think
that was what. And it's like the smell of hot blood and garlic.
I think it's like hot blood and fresh garlic.
I really think it has the smell in
smell.
it, but I
think you're right.
hot blood and fresh garlic? That's what you're thinking?
The smell of?
maybe not. No.
What do you think?
I don't know.
We still have no
The
X's?
art is Wario.
Yeah. Which, I mean, helps reaffirm that we're on the right track, but outside of that,
It's hot blood and fresh garlic. Sounds right, but it also might be the same thing where you say the word over and over and it
Right.
sounds wrong.
Yes,
Right.
yeah, because I don't feel like I think
Roads.
if anything it's hot blood and garlic. I don't remember fresh,
okay.
but I don't.
I feel like I do remember fresh.
No,
Roasted. Hot blood and roasted garlic.
hot blood and roasted garlic.
Roasted. Yes.
You gonna
That
do it?
sounds righter. Yeah.
You have said all the words.
The smell of hot blood and roasted garlic.
I can't look. I'm not going to be able to sign off on any of it.
I like that as good as anything
Right.
we've put together as
Same.
far as the words go.
Same.
Final answer. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
We could argue it for an hour.
Yeah.
Blank, blank, and blank.
Hot blood and garlic. Or, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Hot blood and garlic.
Or is it roasted garlic and blood?
I don't think it's roasted garlic and well.
Roasted garlic and blood.
Final answer.
I was going to get that right before.
Yikes! Good job.
How many are left?
Never would have got. I
There's still
never would
probably
have
like
signed off on roasted
8
garlic.
left.
As soon as I said it, I remember because I remember you talking about that was the smell that came out when you did it.
I remember going off on a riff at one point about toasted sandwiches, like and how Quiznos did the toasted sandwiches. So is there something with toasted sandwich?
Maybe.
Anything's
The
possible.
bathroom and the sandwich are the same one.
It's not about the Arby's bathroom.
Arby's bathroom
again.
hot ham and cheese. Wasn't that what Arby's bathroom hot ham and cheese? I feel like we ordered one in your family's.
It is Benji's family ritual.
What?
Yep.
Oh, I do remember this.
Do you guys eat a lot of hot ham and cheeses in the bathroom?
If that's true, then I don't remember this in the lore.
I vaguely remember this, but I
You
can't.
use your sword
Yeah.
for it.
Buttering, spreading mayonnaise.
Well, that's when we started talking about cutting the sword in half in the bathroom and like not mixing it up with a poop knife in the bathroom. We talked about the poop knife.
You don't want to use the poop knife when you do this. Yes.
Yeah, cutting sandwiches in the bathroom.
Is it something PB&J?
There is a PB and J.
Oh,
for
yes.
sure.
Bathroom
PB&J.
Bathroom
PB&J.
PB&J.
Bathroom PB&J.
This is like
Yeah.
Yeah.
scratching the deep recesses
Wow.
of my brain.
Bathroom PB&J.
Nice pull.
Yeah.
4 remain.
When you said
And you only have one
PB&J,
strike.
I immediately knew it was bathroom.
There's one about
PB&J.
Dane.
One about Dane, one about the censored art, blank blank and the blank boys, and then the other one pertains to your band. The band you're summoned.
The band.
The band, the 12-foot Alvin Barkley or something like that.
No, what you summon.
Oh,
Your band.
Chief
Oh,
Paducah.
Chief Paducah, yeah.
Oh, Root, right?
Paducah Root.
Paducah Root.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one at all. I remember it's something to do
That
with
was
Chief
early,
Paducah. Yeah.
3 more.
Paducah Root was early, wasn't it?
Kruger was late.
Late.
I thought it was only like it was after we summoned him the first time. It was only like before the
This was way later.
Really?
Yeah.
So something to do with Dane.
Does it have anything to do with Vegas or
Bellagio.
Dane's room? What's in Dane's room?
It's shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, what's in his wallet?
What's in your wallet?
What's in your wallet? What's in his?
It stopped shaking.
It's Dane's
What
room.
was
I
the,
feel like
what was the thing?
what's hidden in Dane's room? What's
Yeah.
any of this?
Was it, what's eating Dane Dawnstar?
I like it.
Was it his desk drawer?
I think it's Dane's room. I think those words belong together. I'm not positive. I'd bet $5 on it, but not 20.
That's not very confident.
Well, I guess it
That's a
depends on how
that's-
much money you have, Nicole. Richie Rich Nicole. With her endless $20.
Because I'm about to say, I think it's a euphemism for how confident he is. So.
What was
He's $5 confident out of 20.
what was the other clue that we have? The other one that we're missing. What was the
Something
hint?
in the boys.
Something in the something.
And
Boys.
the
Something,
noodle
something, and the something boys.
and the noodle one.
It involves a bra size.
Oh, that has to be double D, right?
Yes.
Fun boys.
Double D and the something boys. Yeah, because we decided that's.
Party.
Yeah, I'm almost sure it's Double D and the something boys.
Double D and the
because
Party
I don't
Boys.
even remember what the art was.
I don't think Party Boys. I think it's something more whimsical than that. It's the Milk Boys.
The art is Janice saying, "One among you will shortly perish."
Oh God! All right, yeah, I totally took the easy route on that one. I remember. So yeah, that's not going to help us with the.
Oh, what happened that episode?
You randomly said it.
Who?
Benji, Miller.
Yeah.
Milk.
Milk Boys.
Yeah.
He said
Man,
milk a minute
you're-
ago.
Man, they got sexy as shit all of a sudden. Double D and the Milk Boys? Fuck yeah, let's watch that.
It's not milk, but milk is sometimes
Ice cream.
associated.
Ice Cream Boys. Double D and the Ice Cream Boys.
Sometimes associated with
It's
it.
just one word.
Cookie Boys?
Brownie?
Brownie Boys?
It's like the one you're not saying.
Cake?
Cereal.
Cake. That's it.
Cake
That's
Boys.
it?
Yeah, the Cake Boys. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Double D and the
Double D
Cake
and the
Boys.
Cake.
All right.
All right.
You lit up. You lit up so bright. Oh, I love it.
Two more. The Noodle and Dane.
What's in Dane's room? I don't know.
What's hidden in Dane's room?
Man, maybe I'm super wrong about the Dane's room.
Is it room? Is it office?
Vault. Castle.
It was in
Bathroom.
Do we,
We
use-
have a bathrooms are a big thing in this game. What's in Dane's bathroom?
He has a safe.
What's in Dane's medicine cabinet?
What's in Dane's basement?
No, because it was in the room in the Bellagio. Because that's when we got when we got all our wishes, or we got a wish.
I'm trying to think of phrases that would make good band names, but I guess we didn't always have good band names.
Oh, I beg
Oh,
to
so,
differ.
oh yeah. Come on.
They were
Come
all
on.
bangers.
It was,
This has been nothing
it
but a
was
reminder.
tangential reference to a movie involving roaches.
Oh, what's in Dane's apartment? Joe's apartment.
Got one more.
One
If we
more.
just whiff it, will you give us the answer?
And you got 2 strikes.
Link. You said we could
gotta-
phone a friend once. Pixel Mosaic is all I can come up with. Do you remember a band name?
Mosaic wasn't part of it.
Pixelated?
Pixelated Bukkake.
Man, it wasn't that.
Pixelated noodle.
Yay! Good answer. Good answer.
Hey, it only took twice as long as an episode of Family Feud.
Did it really?
That was
Yeah, I was
fun
gonna say, how long
though.
did
That was
we
a fun
take?
little journey down memory.
That was.
Turns into doors.
But big mummy little kid lover. I mean,
Could we
Well,
break?
Mommysaurus Rex.
Could we break
Yeah.
shortly?
This is a good chance for a break when you guys walk through that door.
okay. So what would have happened? we got 3 extra.
We were talking
The
about that
more wrong
outside.
answers you had, you would have started taking damage and losing some of your abilities. And
Okay.
skills.
That's
Yeah,
all I
right.
figured.
Okay.
Yeah.
So eventually you would have guessed your way there, but you might have walked out battered and bloody on
all
the other
super
side.
messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, so when the door opens and you walk through, looks like you're on a large you're on top of Jazarun on a large castle landing. To where you thought Junior it was pretty small. But now it's enormous. And then you see on the other side, you see flying in this contraption. It looks like it's black with a propeller on the bottom. And you see it's floating in the air like a sort of like a helicopter. And you see Balthazar looks like he's leaning over the edge. And then you see below him on the other side of the landing is you see 3 figures. You recognize London and that ghost of Dane. You see this, it looks like Nega Dane essentially, and then Ramon.
Hey, Link. Look.
Oh, good! I want another crack at that guy.
Snicked, right?
Snickety, snickety, snarf. And then you see suddenly pops up from inside the flying contraption is you see Jill jumps up. Lim!
What are you doing in that?
Balthazar grabs her by the hair and shoves her back down.
Oh, that's not
Good
okay.
lord. That was Balthazar.
man.
She was just at the hotel, so I picked her up.
What about the ants?
Oh, they couldn't really stop me.
What are you?
I guess you could say a prophet of sorts for finally making this world, what it was meant to be.
Which is?
Because the other side pushed so hard, it made this weird combination that's not right. So my master, we're just going to go ahead and push, I guess what you call it, Specchio, push him back where he needs to be, and this will just be my master's realm. And that's what all this has been for. Because you see suddenly sort of conjure out of nowhere over Jazzadroon. Because now you're on the top, you can look back behind you and you see the arch. And then you see the arch itself flex. And when it does, everything on this side sort of bends inward, and you see all the black around you. It's not the spacey void, but that black of the other side. And when it does, it flexes, and it looks like whenever glass cracks, because it's just suddenly, and not just like one crack, it's like when it severely dimples everything around, just all around you. And then it's like the air gets sucked out, and you see a large hole just get punctured in the other side. And when he does that, he just turns, all right, now there's a door he can finally get through. And then you see just like Blight is bleeding out of that hole.
Your master?
Yeah. I'm just his avatar of sorts.
Oh,
Butt boy. You're just a butt boy.
cake boy.
Milk boy.
You milky cake boy. Get out of here.
Go get him, Double D.
But I am not going to let all of you stand in our way anymore. I never would have imagined that Lim, you would be such a hindrance to me and all of this, and then find all these people that are such awful hindrances. I never in the world would have thought this little band that you were a part of would be such a thorn in the side of me and my master, but I'm done with it, and it will end here.
You made it personal. You shouldn't have made it personal. If you hadn't made it personal, your master would probably be here right now. But you made it personal.
Well, we'll make it more personal.
Okay, start writing Specchio on one of those bracelets. Okay. Specchio. We'll see if this works.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. And you see he looks down at that Dane ghost, and he just no, we'll make it personal. We'll give this a real touch. And when he motions his hand, you see that ghost of Dane just explodes into dust. I was gonna keep you out of it, but it's just too good. And then you see in its place, sort of forming out of Blight, as you see Junior appears.
So you are Blight.
Now we'll make it personal. Send it to Junior?
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
He seems sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sad.
He seems... he's hard to get a beat on, because you see, like, when he opens his mouth, you just see it looks like he's choking back Blight, and there's Blight running out of his ears and out of his nose, out of his eyes.
So he doesn't look like... he doesn't look like he is composed of pure Blight. It looks like there's person there, too?
Yeah, there's Blight inside person. Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't like... It's not like when the ghost came out of Dane. It's not like that. It's like a person with Blight in them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. We might be able to save him.
He looks down. You see Ramon just, I've been ready for another crack at this. And
What are you doing here?
After fighting you guys the first time, I've been with him the whole time. I put all this together. I started all this.
What? What?
No, you didn't. You're just the butt boy's
He
butt boy.
gave me the gift, and when he holds it out, you see that familiar black that's all over him, you recognize it as blight. But I've also, since fighting you guys, I've realized you were right. There are so many benefits to a vegan diet. And when he does, you see his hair just spike up yellow. You see Balthazar just, well, you would make a good sacrifice to him as he comes out. So, yeah, I'm going to give him that. Roll for initiative.
$18.
15.
15.
Well,
9. 9!
9
Could
times.
have been any German.
Yeah. Went to 9. Yes and no.
Phew, man, that's
There
like
you go. You got
more,
two words.
way
right
more
there.
German than I know. Pretzel.
Benji, you see it looks like Balthazar is in this flying contraption about 30 feet in the air, and then 5 feet apart under him on this parapet are Ramon London
Okay. I'm going to wolf vegan, go into my full battle form,
Jr. All right.
and I'm throwing 3 poison javelins at Ramon.
Okay.
Rise from the
Roll the 20.
It's a good start.
Hit critical, roll for damage.
Be 11, and he'll need to make a fortitude save. Oh, I didn't. Sorry. Add another 6 to that, so whatever I just said. It's a crit.
15.
17. It'll be 17. 17.
Yeah, you chuck it at him, it's going right for his face, and then he grabs it, flips it around, and throws it right back at you.
Even on a critical, you can do that?
It's the damage that you negate. So yeah, he's negated that damage.
Okay. But he negated the damage. Does he technically still get hit with it?
Not if he negates the damage, he catches it and then can spend a key point to throw it back.
Okay.
What's your AC?
19.
Okay. What's the damage on that? D8.
The D6. What I rolled.
You take 10 points of damage. Is it magical? It's not magical, it's just a regular. So yeah, you 5 points of damage, make a fortitude save.
Plus 6.
17.
Okay, so you're not poisoned. Okay. So you roll 2 more.
I said I was going to do it either way. That's a lot. It's like 28.
Hit.
22? 21?
Yeah, then that one, he throws that one, and then you see your open spot, and you throw it, and that one hits him in the side, and that third one, you see he just chops it up and deflects it upwards, but you hit him once.
Okay. And he'll make a fort save too. 10
10 points of damage.
damage.
Okay. What's the DC on the fortitude save?
14, I think. I'll have to look at the spider poison.
4. He failed.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The poison came from a spider,
Okay.
which is an animal product. Technically, he has animal product in his blood now.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yep.
you get him, and you hear the. You see an X appears on his chest. Yeah, he's like, "Oh, damn you!" So what's that? Well, what's the poison damage?
I think it's like a D3 Constitution. I'll have to look it up.
Well, it's straight damage now. And
Oh, it is? Oh, 13 poison.
yeah, it looks like you see Balthazar. He raises his hands and he starts chanting. He says he casts one spell. Make an Arcana check. You want to see his casting.
13.
15.
4.
Yeah, none of you are sure, and you just
Oh, no.
you just see for a
15 doesn't do
second
it.
a black aura, looks like a black sphere appears around him in that contraption for a second, and then you see what he casts. He quickly casts another spell. And
Do we see it? Is he cloaked in darkness right now?
No, you just saw.
okay.
You just saw an abjuration effect that was black for a moment.
Gotcha.
And you can still see it looks kind of wispy around. It's like there's light black mist.
Okay.
It's not obscuring.
Okay.
But then when he casts another spell, and you see when he sends his hand and draws back, and as he does, it's like he's physically pulling something, and you guys, all of you start to feel thirsty for a second. And then it's just like you feel like you've all ran marathons. You just see moisture start to leave your body as he pulls it out of you. Everybody make Constitution saves.
Plus 6. Roll to 20.
Pass.
26.
Pass. 20.
21.
All of you have half is 24 points of necrotic damage.
Am I half that?
Not till you rage.
That's all right. Gotcha.
That's a lot. Liz.
Is he the only one who's had a turn?
Benji, Balthazar, Liz.
If I wanted to try and use the Gem of Brightness, could I then also attack?
No. That's your attack action is use the gem.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that then. I'm gonna try and shoot London with my bow.
Okay.
And so I have advantage because he hasn't had a turn yet.
Correct. Is your bow marked by the symbol?
No.
Okay.
26.
Hit.
24.
Yeah, because you pull out your bow and you fire that shot, right at 30 feet away, and you fire him. It looks like it goes over and gets him in the stomach, and you just hear him sort of hiss a little bit, and then it plunks out of him, and you see part of it heals up immediately. You did half damage. We should finish this, Talitha.
Trying to.
You see Junior just runs up. Well, I'm not letting her get close to me. And you see he holds up and he pulls energy into his hand, this crackling black and purple energy. No roll necessary. You recognize an Eldritch Blast as he pulls it out of the air and fires it at you. What's your AC, Liz?
20.
Yeah, you see it looks like it goes. You just duck over it and he does another one. You see you duck, dodge. Dip and dodge.
Dip, dodge.
He throws another one at you that goes wild. You see he clenches his fist and just blight, like he's wringing out blight sponges as everything just drips from his hand. He's frustrated. Kenny.
Questions. Are we in subspace right now?
Yes.
Can I conjure things like I can, like...
You're in the other part of subspace. Yes, but it's very difficult.
Will my instrument work without an amplifier in here?
Mm-hmm. It can, yes.
All right. I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to start playing music.
Okay.
Loud and as aggressively as I possibly can.
You're enraged. That makes sense.
Just I'm laying down cover. I'm just blasting music at
make
the
a perform check.
What do I add to that? Just my performance.
Your perform check, which is for you, is based on your either your strength or your constitution. It's not based on your charisma.
Okay, and then I've got a +4 on performance.
Okay.
From just whenever you picked. So,
okay.
20.
Yeah, you definitely.
We are Millennium Falco, and we're here to make you sad and think about death and stuff.
Because you see it ripples through, and you see everything around you does not like it. You see, but Balthazar looks unfazed, Junior looks unfazed, but you see the armor, that blight armor on Ramon, looks like it just starts to retreat off of him, and you see he's shaking his head trying to concentrate, and you see London is rocked back a step by it. So they will be taking certain negatives based on, I made them make a save based on your perform check. You see, Ramon looks like he hunkers down, comes up on the balls of his feet, and takes off fast at you, Benji. And you see he's Naruto running on the balls of his feet. Comes up at you. When he jumps up, he looks like he jabs at you, punch, and then 2 kicks. What's your AC?
19.
Yeah, that first punch, like he clocks you in the face. The next one, you're able to sway back, and he dodges out of the way of it. That kick looks like it gets you in just a glancing blow to your stomach, but you roll through it. And that last kick, he turns around and he lands and then tries to get your jaw, but you just back out of the way. So that one, this is magical for damage reduction. So you feel that where he gets you in the face, you feel the full brunt of it.
But it's not silver. It's silver or magic.
At this point in your life, yes.
Okay.
As you age, it will eventually become both.
Okay.
So he hits you. You take 8 points of damage. Make a Constitution save.
+6.
And I also have advantage from being in vegan form.
Okay.
Roll the 20 that time.
All right. You are not stunned. You see, London looks like he pulls out that ring, the heart attack grill ring, and you see sort of a light red aura just bubble around him. And then he rushes up and closes the distance to you, Liz. As he gets close, you feel your vegan abilities fade away. It looks like he has these handleless rapiers that he just starts stabbing at you. What's your AC? With your regular AC minus 2 points of dexterity.
And then my armor has the mark. So
Oh, okay. So actually you do, you gain 1 point from that.
okay, so then just one less, so that'd be 19.
Okay. First one hits you. Second one hits you. Third one hits you.
So I haven't been doing this, but I do have uncanny dodge, so I can use my reaction to half the damage. Is that right?
First one, you could roll with that. The other two will do damage, but you get to gain.
As long as the rogue has a reaction available, they can have one instance of incoming damage from a melee range or spell attack with each round.
That's pretty nice. So that first one would do 10 points of damage.
Okay.
So you can just roll with it and make it 5.
Okay.
The other two, you take 11 points of damage and 13 points of damage. Lim.
I'll use my reaction to absorb 13 points of that damage
Okay.
from her.
What ability is that?
That is Aura of the Guardian.
Okay. Yeah, because you're close enough to her that when that hit happens, you just basically send your will toward her. And you see, it's almost like stigmata almost, where that hit something Liz, you see that blow in your side. Looks like it starts to knit up as soon as it does, and you hear then Lim just let out air as you see a blossom of blood on his side in the exact same spot.
I'm gonna rush up to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna clap him on the shoulder and say, I've got an important job for you, little brother. You need to snap out of this. And I want to pulse him with the apothecary. I want to give him a blast of the feel-good juice, the positive slime.
Yeah, you run up to him and you grab him by the shoulder and you see that black boy looking up at you, and you pulse into him, and then suddenly everything else fades away. And it is just you and him. And when you do that, because it goes, you hear your friends and your enemies fighting all around you. You hear him chanting. You hear that weird shattering of glass. You hear a loud moan and like water coming through that hole. All of a sudden, everything is just completely silent. And like when you blink and open your eyes again, you're looking at Junior, and the black in his eyes and the blight coming out of him, everything, it's all gone. You see that normal kid staring up at you. And he also sort of looks around. What did you do?
I'm going to fix you.
I don't think there's anything to fix.
What do you mean?
I'm dead.
We can fix that. I died once.
I heard. They killed me when I was a baby. I don't know what there is. I don't know what's here.
You're here. I'm talking to you right now.
I don't even know what this is. What? I could sort of watch out there, but I don't have any control. It's really bad. I don't know. And even now I feel like I'm talking through it.
Can you move? Like, try putting your arm up.
And you see it's just sort of sluggishly slow.
I want to touch his hand.
Yeah, you touch him, but it's a strange sensation.
Can you hold something for me?
Okay.
I'm going to give him my Game Boy Advance. I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to turn the volume up all the way. That's Mario Kart in there. That's the opening title screen.
do like this.
Well, you can have it. Just keep it on and keep it loud.
Okay.
He's holding it okay?
Yeah.
Can you press start? See what happens.
Yeah, he presses it and you hear the title screen. It's like, oh, who should I be?
Well, I mean, if it were me, I would be Toad, but I mean, that's me.
Toad? I'll be Toad then.
Yeah, okay.
Would you like to use a green chip?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah, here is one green chip.
Because you feel, when you do that to him and give him that, you feel like a bond almost. And then that's when you hear drilling. And then all of a sudden in this area you see a crack form, and then suddenly it explodes outward, and you see Aurora. Looks like she climbs out. You found him. I could find him.
What? Yeah. Where did she come out of?
You see from where she is now, you see into subspace
Oh, okay.
again.
Is this safe?
I don't know, but I don't care.
Can you take him?
Yeah, let's try and do that. And you see from the hole, you see Amy looks like she peers through. Oh my God.
Hi, Aunt Amy.
Hi.
Can you come out?
It looks like she crawls through as well. God, this feels bad in here.
Mm-hmm. Kenny's here.
Okay.
Just point the kitty.
Yeah, there's no.
Okay,
you can't
we
see anyone else in.
I was gonna say, we can't see what's going on out here, can we?
What's the? And you see, it looks like they immediately. Aurora looks like she walks over, and I mean, she takes him into that subspace, and Amy just. All right, so we're here with you. You're Aurora. Is this like a subspace? And she says from the other side, "Yeah, I think it is. That's been theoretical, but I guess it can happen." And you hear Aurora, "Honey, I need you to look after your son for a second." And you see the other side, you see Balthazar sits down in front of him, and "What are you playing?" And they start talking about the Game Boy.
Pretty good.
And Aurora just looks like she leaves him and walks over and goes back through that hole in there with you. Okay. We need to get where you are.
How?
I've got an idea.
I don't know.
I know someone who's good with that.
I guess you need to get, I don't know. We'll stay here. This seems like the middle between. So we'll stay right here.
Is here literally the ghost? Where is here?
I think here is whatever Junior has for subspace.
Okay.
So this is the shell. He's over there now. I think he's fine. This is just the shell. So we need to break through the shell and we can get out there.
Okay.
And then we'll snap back to
reality.
Lim, and you
There's
come out of it and you see like that Junior just, his arms drop and his head drops. And you see Balthazar just looks down. What did you do?
Saved his humanity.
You see, he just looks. She looks out. Oh, Lim or Jill is looking over the side. You see, she throws out a mushroom, and you see it lands beside you and starts moving slowly.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Yeah, you grab it and you heal 14 points of damage.
Oh, hell yes.
Hell yes.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes.
Benji.
Thanks.
I'll try again next round.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna take my full attack, sword, swipe, bite.
Okay.
21.
No, he's very, very
Oh,
fast.
luck point.
Okay. That's one.
24.
Hit.
It's 22.
Nice. So he dodges out of the way.
It's 19, so a lot more than that.
Yeah, because you rolled a 19. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit.
18 for the first hit. 9.
Yeah, because he's dodging out of the way, and then you get him with the sword, and then reach in and bite his neck. He just, what the fuck? You see Ramon grabbing onto Benji's muzzle, trying to get him off of his neck.
I'm a wolf, dumbass. That's what we do. Just really curious. I could try to pass the wolf mantle on to Ramon. I mean, I think it would automatically make him good. I don't know.
He'd have to go on a quest to Maylor
That's a problem for tomorrow.
to turn it back evil. The cycle continues.
Yeah, just Balthazar looks down at you, Lim, and you see he just makes a flick of his hand, and then just this blackish, reddish energy just pours over you. Make a Constitution save.
+6?
+6. 15.
Failed. Because you feel like...
Yeah, I did a red check.
Okay.
I rolled a 6. I can do better than that. 20? Not a natural 20. Dirty
20. Yes. So you take half.
Okay.
Yeah, because you just feel necrotic damage just rack your body for a moment. So half is 25.
Okay.
You got harmed. Then you see he looks to cast another quick spell, and a black ray of energy streaks towards you, Kenny. What is your AC?
Are there any bonuses to that right now?
I rolled a 20. So.
Nope. Beat me. 16.
Yeah, as soon as that black ray hits you, you just feel exhausted and weak, and your muscles just droop. You only do half damage with weapon attacks that use strength.
Okay.
And you can make a Constitution save every round after this to try and negate it.
Okay.
Liz.
How are we all positioned?
At one end, because you see Balthazar floating up, Lim below him, and then Junior just standing there. And then at the other end, 30 feet away, all of you are kind of clustered up together, with Benji and Ramon off on one side, you and London off on the other, and then Kenny in the middle.
How close are we together? Or we can consider flanking with each other? Are we close enough for that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna attack London using the 9 lives stealer.
Okay.
It's the only thing I have that has the symbol on it. It's a +2. So do I add that to +2 to the attack?
Attack and damage, yes.
And damage.
Because
okay.
you're also negating, you're attacking 2 points lower, so kind of that evens it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 27 to hit.
Hit.
I didn't write down how much damage it does.
A D6.
A D6.
Yep. It's one step below your stiletto dagger because your
Okay.
stiletto dagger was enhanced.
34.
Yeah, when you hit him with that, as soon as you hit him, that sign lights up bright blue, and it's like cutting butter, because it just slides so delicately into his side and comes out the other, and you just see it black light just starts pouring down off of him. You see you slide it back out, and he just, very well, the gloves are off. Kenny.
Can I use my bonus action to disengage?
Yes.
Kenny,
You only get one
our mom said to attack the shell. I'll just point at whatever's in Junior's place right now.
I'll do that.
Okay. I'll let you make a subspace power check, because when you focus on him, you start to hear a different kind of song coming from him.
Okay. Trying to think if am I still playing my music?
Yeah.
Would that be effective here at all? The music? Or would just a straight attack be better? I don't really know what effect the music's having on anything.
I've lowered their stats.
Okay.
Yeah.
So am I effectively attacking Junior right now?
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Okay. I'm just trying to get to Mom.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a subspace power check. Just have you do that.
Okay, I rolled a 17. And now, am I doing it as if I were like opening the door?
Yep.
Okay, so that's gonna be that's really high. It's like we're pushing 30.
Yeah, because you see, like when Lim points that out at you, and you look at it and you're playing, as you play, you see where its mouth is open, it's like you see a pinprick of light way in there, and you hear a different song coming out of it. So you just focus your music and your subspace on that spot, and then suddenly you see Junior's body the head throws itself back and the mouth opens up, and then you see his mouth turns into a subspace door, and then out of it you see like a reverse vacuum. Out comes Aurora and out comes Amy.
Wow.
Got him. We got one.
Wow. When they come out, Aurora is dressed up like, she looks like Battle Angel, essentially.
Nice.
Amy is dressed like Tank Girl.
Nice.
So when Aurora comes out, I'm gonna look at London. Does that register at all? Like, or is he just?
Yes, you see London's eyes get very big, and he turns over and he looks at you, because when he looks at you, he looks at her, and then he looks at Liz, and you see he looks like he's thinking. You see, and then Ramon looks like he just continues to try. Where you've bitten onto him, he just looks like he just tries to punch you 4 times. You said your AC was 17?
19.
Oh, and I think you get to make a Constitution save, can you?
Yes,
To try
against
to
your
shake that.
enfeeblement. Yes.
+6.
13.
No, you're still like, you just feel that energy just sapping your strength, and you try to shake it off, but it's strong. First one hits you, then the second one hits you, third one hits you, fourth one hits you.
I'm going to use a reaction to attack him
Okay.
using the rebutter.
Okay.
I think I'm going to miss. It's 22.
Yeah, miss. Because you're trying to stab in at him, but you're so close you can't really get. You end up going around him. 14 points of damage, 12 points of damage, 13 points of damage, 16 points of damage. As you see, it's like he has a pressure point in your neck, and he's just pounding into it until his fingers actually start to penetrate into your neck, and they're starting to get right behind your jaw.
I'll use my reaction. I haven't. Wait, what have I used my reaction already this round, or was that last round?
This is a new round. That's last
It
round.
was
Last round, you did your
yeah.
reaction to help.
Yeah, I want to eat that 16.
Okay. And I'm still okay at this point.
Because that last one, you feel it thump into you, then suddenly it doesn't hurt. And then, because then Lim, you just, you see sort of your neck just starts to bleed.
It's worth noting, and I don't think you're going to let this go, but he is attacking an animal. he sort of is breaking vegan code by attacking an animal.
I'll give him 2 strikes. Yeah.
To be fair, he hasn't been vegan for very long, so I'm sure he's not good at it.
No. I'm not either, so. Liz is really good at it.
Yeah, because you see London he calculates carefully, and then you see
Did you skip me? I thought I was first when we started.
you start at the top of the round.
And you just said this was a new round, didn't you?
Well, this is
You're in the.
this is the
It
end of the
was a
second
new
round.
round for Dave, for Lim,
Yeah.
For the reaction.
for that reaction.
I forgot we had a second round. Sorry, I thought we were still on the first one.
You see London looks like what his suit is suddenly looks like it starts to melt, and it just tendrils of it suddenly burst out and go to wrap around you. Make a strength check,
Liz or
Liz. Or no, you can make a dexterity like an escape artist. So a strength or dexterity check, whichever you'd like.
not a save. A check.
A save, a save.
+6.
That's 6. And I'm down.
Well, no, I think it is actually a check. 'Cause
Okay.
It's a grapple.
Okay.
I'm down 2 from what I normally am.
Yes.
What's got you down?
His
He's
ring.
anti-vegan.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
What's new, Pussycat?
Am I so blue?
15.
So yeah, you just see it looks like he envelops you, and it starts pulling you in, and all of a sudden you thump up against something hard, like another body inside of London. and then but you see he's fully engulfed you, and then he starts crushing you. You take 7 points of crushing damage and 4 points of necrotic damage. You feel it just starts like dissolving you. Lim.
She's gone. There's no part of her showing.
Her head is still showing, yeah. So you just see, black tendrils all on the side of her face. It looks like she's being pulled into him.
Okay. I'm going to cast Heroism as a 2nd level spell. So, Liz and Kenny, you get the effects of Heroism. So, it's not great, but essentially you have regen 6. My charisma modifier plus 1, I think it is. And you gain immunity to some stuff. Okay, so you're immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points each round equal to my spellcasting modifier, so 6, at the start of your turn. And that lasts for a minute. That's it.
Yeah, because you see Lim suddenly just pulse with white light that spreads out. And both of you feel bolstered by it. You feel his positive energy suddenly just invigorate the both of you. Benji.
I'm gonna just wrap him up in a bear hug
Okay.
and try to pin his arms to his side.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I can cut in, I'm gonna let you finish. But do any of them look like on death's door kind of deal, or?
I mean, I've taken Junior's out of the fight.
Okay.
Junior's gone. You've defeated Junior. He's
Okay.
out of it.
And you've been factoring in the music playing this whole time against their
Their AC and their damage has been taking negatives.
Okay. So you've been chewing on.
Ramon is definitely
for
the
a
worst looking.
minute. Okay. Before the end of my turn, I've used my reaction. I've used an action as a bonus action. Just to Ramon, you damn suck.
Record scratch. Aurora turns to you, Lim Bruford.
That's a Hexblade's curse on you, Ramon.
What does that do?
I'm mainly using it so when he's defeated, I regain hit points.
Oh, okay.
He takes a negative to.
No, I mean, it's if I'm attacking him, I get bonuses.
Oh, okay.
But I'm really using it as a way to just get a little health back when you defeat him.
How bad does he look? I guess is it.
I mean, not terrible. You've definitely taken a big chunk of at him, but it's like fighting you.
Yeah. Well, then I'll just go ahead and I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay.
And I get advantage because of the thing from Chupan.
Yes. Or from Ultros. Uncle Ulti's amulet. My first one of the battle.
Well, I guess I rolled better than a 1. There's
What is the total still?
that's a concern.
I mean, see, still his dex is very high.
What do you?
He's like a ninja running the balls of his feet.
Is it just your dex that you add, or just strength or dex?
Yeah, you picked your strength or for you, you're initiating its strength. You can resist with dexterity.
Okay, well, 16.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You got it.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to Hunter's Mark. I guess I'll do that before I grapple him.
Okay.
'Cause I keep forgetting to do that, but
Yeah. He's hexed, marked, grappled. You see Balthazar where he looks down and sees the two of them. You see panic come over him for a moment. He looks back up at the hole in the void. He casts a spell. He turns to that hole and casts a spell. Guys feel as if you feel the presence of something suddenly. Yeah, because you see the two of them turn and they look at that bored hole in the void as well.
Who does?
Amy and Aurora. And then you hear like a very deep moan just fill the area. Liz.
I mean, I'm
would you like to use a green chip?
Yeah.
You feel helpless. Absolutely. You're stripped of your vegan powers. You're being grappled. You're being held in this void. You're being dissolved. You're somewhere you don't recognize. You feel completely helpless. And in that helplessness, suddenly you feel angry. And that rage and that frustration and that red bubble suddenly bursts. And you see London look shocked for a second, and you take your legendary vegan form.
+6 temporary hit points from heroism.
Okay.
I know that's like not nearly as cool, but
Trust me, it helps. Okay.
So it is your turn.
Okay.
And you hear from the other side of the arch, "Hell yes! Kick his ass! Sea bass!"
I think you mean sea base.
"We trained for this!"
Give me all these spells. I don't know what to do.
Well, you are currently still being grappled.
Okay, well let me ungrapple myself.
Okay.
Let me break away.
Do you have like, can you like transmit yourself out of them? Or not?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
So
You can make a dexterity with advantage.
23.
Yeah, because you just flex and suddenly all that black just bursts off of you. And London, you see he's spilled back for a moment, and in that burst, you see the form underneath that black as you see what looks like a very frail woman in a hospital gown for a moment before he starts to reform around it. And then you still have your bonus action and move.
Is he affected in any way by the fact that he was like enveloping her when she's got that symbol on her armor?
Yeah, I'll let you roll sneak attack damage for bursting out of him like that.
Okay.
Game's over. We lost the D6.
Don't thank me. Thank the mouse. He picked it up.
24.
Yeah, because that definitely hurt him, and you see he shrinks back. So any other options you have?
I don't necessarily want to move anywhere, but I will disengage.
Okay. You can now fly in this form too. So where are you moving?
I'm gonna stay down here for now.
Okay, so just moving like 30. How far back?
Not too far. Enough, 10 feet or
Okay.
Just enough.
Yeah. All right, Kenny,
+6 temporary hit points.
and you can make a Constitution save
Oh yeah.
with +6.
With +6, yeah. Phew. Slacking.
21.
Yeah, at that point, then you feel bolstered by Lim's positivity, and you just shrug that off. Suddenly, you're re-energized again.
I'm gonna take a swing at Ramon.
Okay. Now he is considered a subspace outsider, so you get a +1 for every +1 to attack and damage for every 4 levels that you have.
24.
Hit.
And I get 2 attacks, don't I?
Correct.
That's not gonna hit. That's like a 15.
No, first one hit though.
Okay. 17 points of damage.
Yeah, because you run up on the other side of Benji and you just bury the buster tentacle into him, and you heal for half of your roll damage.
So that's gonna be 8.
Ramon's just looking up on the side. Oh shit! Yeah, you suddenly see he vanishes and then appears on the other side of you, Benji. And when he appears, he's coming down with his heel, trying to hit you on the top of the head.
I don't get like a attack of opportunity or anything for
It's an ability called Shadowy Step. Got advantage over 3 to 4, so that big heel misses.
Nice.
And then 3 more. Then damn, he gets mad and punches, and then that hits. That hits. That hits. 9 points of damage, 10 points of damage, 15 points of damage. On that third one, make a Constitution save.
Hold up. I'm going to look something up real quick. It's +6.
Yeah, and I get.
But
I'm going to use a luck point. Roll the 20.
Okay, you were not stunned. It's 2 luck points. See, London looks like he's sitting in front in broken down form. He's got Aurora on one side, the legendary Super Saiyan on the other side. And he looks over, he looks at you, Lim. Let me go and I won't kill her. You see, yeah, Balthazar hears that. London,
where will you go?
not here. I like Europe. I'll go to Europe.
Not good enough. Not far away enough. Choose a different plane, like Tennessee.
I'd rather die. Fair.
Another plane.
Another plane. I'll swear it if you swear it.
Go.
And yeah, he suddenly bolts out that door. Goes to go run outside the arch. And you hear Balthazar just scream at him. Yeah, you see Aurora looks over at you.
Did he take another strike for hitting me again?
I hope you're okay with that, Liz.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does he what now?
Did he take another strike on his vegan for punching the shit out of me again?
Well, for fighting you, I give him one.
Okay.
If you can figure out a way to get him to have one more.
Anybody got any beef jerky?
Got mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Lim.
Want me to Kamehameha some mayonnaise in his mouth?
Yeah. Mayo.
Toss the jar in front of your blast.
I mean, that's not violence.
You're destroying a jar. Physics does the rest.
I'm gonna heal.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal. I'll heal for 40. I'll lay hands.
Oh, and then you see Jill pop back up and throws a mushroom out
Oh, where's it land?
in front of you.
I'll pick it up, toss it to.
She just gained, 36 temporary
Yeah.
hit
Oh, you
points?
did?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'll toss it to Benji.
Yeah. Throws a mushroom at you. As soon as it touches you, you heal 12 points.
Thank
Benji.
you. Should we just try to take him out? Just
He
way
still looks okay.
the way Ian's nodding, like,
Yeah, you either damage him or try to get that third strike.
I'll take my full attack, but I'll use my last poison javelin, maybe.
I mean, I want it to be from a different source
Okay, well
entirely.
then I'm just gonna have to attack him. There's nothing else I've got to do. Should you want me to try to grapple him again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold him still.
Try to grapple him. 19.
8.
Nice.
Yeah, so you just spin around again and just dig your claws into him. Yeah. Balthazar is incredibly angry, looks down at you, Lim. It looks like he throws that reddish blackish energy again.
Okay.
Make a Constitution save.
Is it a ray or is it like a cone? Or?
Let me tell you exactly. Because it's very different in this. Harm is very different in this version.
23 on the save.
No, it's just a Constitution save.
Okay. Yeah, 23.
Okay, half. So 25 points of damage.
Can do this all day, old man.
Yeah, because he's lost all instance of the cool, composed Balthazar you've always seen. And he quickly casts another spell. And as you see, he digs his fingers into his palm, and you see it starts to bleed. So I need charisma saves from Lim, Kenny, and Benji.
+6. 28 for me.
Passed. No effect. Or it has no effect on you.
I got a +16 in the charisma save.
Wow.
One luck point left, and I don't know if I want to use it or not.
18 for me.
Passed.
Well, 19.
Passed. All of you passed. None of you are Bane.
Glad I spoke up.
Yeah.
Glad I called that guy.
Liz.
+6 temporary hit points
Oh, every round you gain that? Oh, damn.
for a minute.
Shit.
Yeah. Maybe 10 minutes. And then it'll go up. I think it's
You said a minute earlier.
okay. Yeah. So +6 temporary hit points every round for a minute.
I just imagine, like, you cast that, like if it lasted 10 minutes, you're going into a fight and cast it 5 minutes before you
Wait.
walk in, and you just walk in with 700 hit points.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Is there the rule in this one where if you get double your temporary hit points, you explode?
I don't even know. I don't even know if that was a real rule.
It was. It was a rule in
That's
3.5.
funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if that.
We never ever even gotten close to that. But
London is gone.
yes,
Tina is gone.
yes.
Ramon is
grappled.
Yep. And then Balthazar is untouched over in his device.
How does Ramon look?
Not great, not terrible. About right in the middle.
About right in the
Mhm.
middle.
Just right.
I think that I will attack Ramon with the 9 life stealer.
Okay. Yeah, because you growl and charge over at him, wielding it ragefully overhanded.
That's a good roll.
That's a good roll.
I rolled a 19. That makes it
That's it. That's it.
okay.
It's not a critical. That's a
Real
hit.
close.
You're definitely grappling. Or definitely flanking.
24. Yeah.
Yeah, because you hit him and then that symbol flares when you hit him in the side. All of you are idiots. Kenny.
+6 temporary hit points.
Yeah, because, Benji's got him, like, in the side, flexed up, and then, Liz, you come down and just bury that into his chest.
Do it.
Kenneth.
Pulling out the jar.
Do
Okay. You
it.
just slowly walk toward him. Pull out your jar.
You have a paintbrush by any chance?
I'm gonna stick my hand down in it.
Pull out a fistful of
Full of mayonnaise.
Yeah, 'cause he sees you walking toward him, and he just turns.
Right in the gullet.
Go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage.
What are my bonuses on mayonnaise? Anything? It's just a straight attack.
+2 to mayonnaise.
Yeah. It's vorpal mayonnaise.
Quick, change your
It's
soul
still
weapon
your-
real quick to mayonnaise.
You're raging and it's still melee, so you're very angrily cramming. So you don't get the +2 for your sword, but otherwise it's the
I
same.
get a +3 for melee and rage.
Yeah.
And then do I get anything
Proficiency and strength.
You can charge.
plus
Get
proficiency and
another
strength?
+2.
Fucking charge. I want the optics of you just running with a handful of mayonnaise towards a man and a werewolf.
Do I also add my proficiency and my strength to this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's,
31.
Because you're just running and pulling up
The
this
highest damn
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise check I've ever seen in gaming.
You jump up in the air and then just come down, slamming it into his mouth. And as soon as you do, 3 X's appear. And then, as if out of nowhere, suddenly, vegan police
These guys.
suddenly appear. And you see one appears. 3 strikes, Ramon. That was fast. And he's got a finger gun. He fires at him, and as soon as it hits him, you see the yellow goes out of his hair, and he floats back down. Yeah, at a huge disadvantage because you're holding him, and he is all the bonuses, all the stuff, everything gone out of him, plus negatives for now being an ex-vegan. So he is barely standing.
Hey, Link!
Now's your chance, buddy.
Also, I was worried there for a second they were going to arrest you for a chaos dunk. Those are illegal.
Damn. That's jumped up in the air. He's on fire style ball of mayonnaise. Because you see, as if from nowhere, Link just appears, snickety snicked. And then he puts his fist under Ramon's face, and you see the 2 claws appear on either side, but you don't see the middle one. And Ramon explodes into coins.
I don't care.
I gained 6 hit points.
I don't care. I don't care if Kenny dies in this fight. That is worth it. Nope, that will be worth it. Thanks for the assist, Benji.
Yeah, man.
I've been waiting to do that a long time.
You just knew that mayonnaise was going to come in handy at some point.
Ain't the last time that happened was session 1.
Yep.
So that's appropriate with the zombie Karen. Lim, the only person left is Balthazar.
So what's the positioning? I know he's in his.
He's 30 feet above you, and he has that blackish sphere around him.
I haven't identified that. I assume it's absorbs lower level spells. But Benji, how badly hurt are you?
I've got 100 hit points.
It's left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I tried to say, I was like,
damage.
I told you I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm taking some damage.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
You're not thinking in Benji numbers.
You're right. You're right.
I mean,
Get him, Benji! Just point at Balthazar.
I mean,
Go!
Use this trampoline.
I was at half before I got the mushrooms. So.
It's like, yeah, it's like Jeff Bezos. I lost $50 million. Oh my God, I'm all right.
Well, in that case, how are you guys looking?
I've got 100 hit points,
You're good.
give or take. Yeah, a
I
couple.
have 72.
Wow, we're doing a lot better than I thought we were. All right, okay. I will ready in action for him to cast a spell.
So that brings back up to Benji.
Is Balthazar an evil outsider or subspace outsider?
Subspace outsider.
He is?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take my full attack with my symbols on the apparatus that's keeping him floating.
Okay.
Like, I assume it's like, you mean for this to be like the end of Mario, so it's got a little helicopter blade on the bottom?
Yep.
That's what I'm aiming for.
All right.
Last luck point when he's there. Better. It's me like 30
30 hit.
to hit. 32 to hit.
Hit.
That one misses.
This one,
It's like golf. You're a low score.
23.
Miss. First 2 hit though.
I'm not getting any bonuses for anything, am I?
I think so.
Oh, and as a bonus, I will make that my mark as well.
Okay.
30. So the
Yeah, you
engine or whatever.
throw over, you take big cracks out of it, and you break off one part of the propeller, it looks like, so it lowers 10 feet and starts to smoke a little bit. You see Balthazar looks angry. He goes to cast the spell.
Can I try to knowledge arcana that?
Yes.
No.
It looks like it's what he cast before, so all of you make Constitution saves.
Is this a +6?
29.
+6.
Made it.
25.
Made it.
28.
Made it.
21.
Made it. Magic was the weak point before +6 the saves rolled into town.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, +6 the saves rules.
Yes, suck it up.
Like, even if I don't do anything, it's like, I helped.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much no matter what.
I'm like, I don't know. Tyler, I know you've never played World of Warcraft. Miller, you might. But I'm essentially like a shaman's totem.
Yeah. Well, I was in Final Fantasy 11 terms, you're a geomancer. Like, you come
I didn't
in,
mess with
you
that
do
yet.
one really huge buff, and you just stand there.
Really?
That's what geomancers do, basically, in-game stuff. They just come in, have their one big buff like a bard, but they really can't do anything else except maybe spot heal.
Man, I loved it when someone would throw down a shaman's totem in a fight in World of Warcraft.
You played WoW?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, man.
God, it was nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I guess as my reaction, I'll just I'll heal myself.
Okay, yeah, because he leans over, and again, he just you see you guys have all taken damage, so he pulls the blood out of you. Everybody already takes 23 points of damage. And then he looks over at you, Benji, and you see looks like suddenly he breathes in, and you see looks like that blight starts to coalesce on him. How many hit points are you at?
77.
Die. drop to 0. And you start making death saves next round.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see he just suddenly wills Benji to die, and Benji just collapses.
Can I knowledge arcana that?
Yes.
Try to. No. May I ask, does that deal any damage, or is that just a save, or that's just a death effect?
That's just a death effect. Okay. Liz.
I am going to I'm going to cast Sunbeam at him.
Sunbeam. Okay. Yeah, because you do your own little sort of a miniature Kamehameha and just, I say more of it as a scream. You scream at him, you sing at him, and this white light just beams out of your mouth at him. So he needs to make a Constitution save. What is the save?
18.
Hold a 20. So he's not blinded and takes half damage. So 68. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and classify him as undead and make him have disadvantage on that. Because he's not undead, but I think Subspace Outsiders should have similar resistance as undead, so I'm going to give him disadvantage. 16, so he's still passed. How much is that?
It's 25.
And half of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you see that cuts through even that barrier around him, and you see it hits him in the chest and rocks him back to the back of his ship. And you see, looks like Jill throws a mushroom out. Are you eating that?
It's a mushroom.
Yep.
Can I force feed it to Benji, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing that.
So Benji, you were at 13.
I'll make sure it's a mushroom first, and
Not a poison mushroom.
Yeah, not like a turkey that like is disguised.
A turkey shaped like a mushroom.
The vegan police have been very busy today. I don't want to come back out.
It's Kenny.
+6 temporary hit points.
I'm going to go ahead and... How low is he to the ground?
He's 20 feet up now.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot at it with the shotgun, at the propeller.
Okay.
With the shotgun. 22.
22 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it looks like it's moving all around and you hit off the side of the... It ricochets off the side. You get 2 attacks?
Definitely not.
Lim.
Okay, so I'm gonna send Urban Frog. I need you to go over
Right,
to
boyo.
Benji, please.
Right, yeah, he jumps
Just
off
touch
you
him.
and lands on Benji.
I'll impart. I'll sack 40 of my hit points through Urban Frog to heal Benji for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I'll tap into the apothecary pool and heal myself 40.
Okay. Good deal. You're suddenly very hungry. Benji.
Well, I feel like just keep attacking the spinning rotors.
Okay.
That one's going to be 24. This is less.
24 hits.
And this is in the math. 19,
To hit? No.
23.
Hit.
24 total.
Yeah, because you hit it and then swing up and hit it again. You see it comes down 10 more feet, and then you hit it again, and it down 10 more feet, and then it crashes onto the ground. And you see, it looks like it spills out. Balthazar is standing there, and he's got a fistful of Jill's hair holding her down as he stands there.
Just stop.
All of you around
Just stop.
him. And you see, it looks like he takes a deep breath in, and then he just starts to suck in this black, blighted energy. And then you see waves of this black just go in like a Saturn's rings being sucked inward around him from the side, from all these different angles, and you see all of it coalesce into a ball, and then it explodes, and you see it throws Jill back. But when he explodes, he stands up, now well 15 feet tall and skeletal. You see red bones, and he has a crown of bones above his head, and he's dripping with blight. And you see just an empty skull.
Now the master comes and I am prepared.
Liz.
+6 temporary hit points.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
The sunbeam lasts for a minute as long as I have concentration, so I can use it again
Okay.
as an action. So I'll do that again.
And this time you guys also see something pulse out of that hole. And you see it looks like something, it's almost like the Play-Doh factory when something's forcing something through. You see this black protrusion just start to slide out. And Jill and Amy, Aurora and Amy immediately fly up to it.
Careful.
Because they put their hands on the side of it, and you see it looks like they're trying. You see this white crystal forms around the hole. It looks like they're trying to force it closed. And you see Amy just, Specchio, we could use your help. And you see her eyes just go white. And so there's a huge pulse of this rainbow-looking glass fills that whole side of the... You see basically where it's up in the air, sort of away from you guys, but suddenly where it was just cracked glass bleeding through, suddenly it's this bright white rainbow glass all around it, but it's still coming out. Okay, then Liz, I'm sorry. You're firing that beam.
Yes.
He's
Sunbeam.
taking disadvantage, DC 18. 16 and 18, so he takes half. I guess whenever he takes this form, then you see, like every other Zelda battle, Balthazar, the Hollow King.
24.
And half of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see it definitely hits him. Actually, it's radiant damage, so he takes... It hits him, and you see that some of that blight slides off and those red bones crack. Kenny.
Okay. So they've got the subspace hole up there under control. Is that...
They're trying.
Can I affect that at all?
It's when you look up at it, it's as if Amy reads your mind. She's just like, take care of him first.
Okay.
We'll take care of this.
Go at him with the sword.
Yeah, because you charge up at that huge, menacing Hollow King.
That one is a miss. Already know.
You might be surprised
Okay, well, all right. Let me add that then.
because he's humongous.
Okay, actually, I wasn't adding that right. I was looking at the wrong thing. It comes to 19.
Hit.
Okay. And then my second attack will be like, that'll be like 23.
Hit.
Yeah, 23. So, big roll. 48 points of damage.
You see, it looks like you crack into him and you do big damage. Some of it immediately sets back into place. First time you hit him, you see it, you get a big pushback. Take 10 points of cold damage the first time you hit him. And the second time, take 9 points of cold damage.
All right, so I did how much?
You're raging, so you take half of that.
But I also get back
Half of the damage.
half
to go.
the damage.
We'll call it a wash then.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it probably evens out.
Yeah, because you see, I mean, you're raging. You're up in there just hacking at him and blasting that cold, but you're fighting through it. And then as you hit, looks like your wounds just start to clear back up. I mean, you're just
Wolverine
this
in
killing
it.
machine. Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
And you got the +6 temporary hit points.
I did actually add that.
Can't remember. I couldn't remember if I said that.
Limb.
Okay. Urban Frog is still over there by Benji.
Yes.
Urban Frog, can you hold the concentration of a spell for me?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm going to cast Heroism a second time. Through Urban Frog to Benji.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it as a second level spell. I'll use the second touch on me.
Okay.
That's my action.
Mini bard.
As my move. Yeah, we all get. I don't know. We all get 10% XP increase. I don't know. And as my move, I'm going to run over to Jill.
Okay. Yeah, she's fine. She's more shell shocked
okay?
than anything else. Yeah, that was.
I'm
She looks
sorry.
over
We had
at him.
to take care of the others before we could get
No,
him.
take care of that thing.
It smelled really
Can-
bad in that ship.
Can you do me a big favor?
Yeah.
I'm going to hand her that bracelet. Just start peeling off my brothers and sisters' names.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What are their names again?
She'll act
They're
as
written
you.
on there.
Yeah, so I mean, as soon as you do that, she clips off She throws, and you see that sparkle, and then suddenly Ignatius appears, and she pulls off another one and throws it, and Gwendolyn appears. And she rips off another one and throws it, and Fitzroy appears. You see, that's what she can do in a round.
Great. Thank you.
They appear and just, what in the world?
That's Balthazar.
Oh my god. So Benji.
Sorry, I didn't warn you.
Where are we? What is this?
Ignatius like brushing his teeth.
I'm gonna divine favor myself
Okay.
and take my full attack using the weapons that are marked.
And you gain +6 temporary hit points.
Yes. 19.
Hit.
The other one's way more than that,
Hit.
and also that one.
Hit.
Okay. Can I get an extra D4?
I do not have one.
So that's okay. I don't know if this makes a difference, but 9 points of radiant damage.
Oh yeah, that makes a big difference actually.
I thought it might. 57.
Yeah, because you fire and you take chunks off of him. But he looks like he's still standing and swaying back and forth. And you see he's clearly falling apart. He's not looking great. And you see he pulses and a big black wave rolls off him. Everybody make Constitution saves.
+6.
Is he attacking us?
His aura is attacking you.
Well, I get a reaction when anybody within reach attacks me
Okay.
with the rebutter.
Okay.
And it's like 23.
Hit.
23 from me on my save.
Pass.
20.
Pass.
16. Here's a red chip.
16 points of damage.
25.
Pass.
What kind of save was it?
Constitution.
Constitution.
+6.
Damage. Not 16.
Full is 36, half 18. And he looks over at you, Kenny. What are you at?
What do you mean?
What's your hit points?
106.
You feel your life force almost get sapped out of you, but you don't. You're fine. He makes a move over at you, Benji. What's your...
That's less than 100.
Yeah, you die
It's
again.
definitely less than 100.
Did that deal damage or was that a death effect?
Death effect.
Thanks for the temporary hit points.
You're welcome.
Yeah, if you've been less than 100, you'd be dead. Liz.
Now who's up close to him? Are you like dead on the ground, like right in front of him?
Well, at least within range of melee attack, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, the two of them are right up on him.
How does it work though? It works.
Lim is a little off to the side.
It works differently. Dying, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
You have to make... You get 3 death saves.
So if he's lying dead there, I don't need to worry about like doing
Not
more
immediately.
damage to him. Okay. I'm gonna.
Based worst case scenario, he would die in 2 rounds.
Okay. I'm gonna call lightning.
Okay.
I think that's a dexterity save.
DC 18.
Mm-hmm.
Failed.
Okay. So it's 3d10. 20.
Yeah, you see he's a lot of the skeleton has turned to dust, and that crown is cracked in half. You conjure that lightning, and it just racks him, and you see more of that blight falls off. Kenny.
+6 temporary hit points.
Just keep coming.
I forgot to mention it, but yes.
I'm gonna attack. I'm just gonna keep attacking with the sword.
Okay.
So will Benji. Which will hopefully pull him out of death saves.
That's the first thing I thought about. I was like, I mean, I'm not dead, so the spell should still be in effect.
I'm gonna check him. I think
Roll the 1 in the first attack.
Miss.
That time it is a 20. It's 26 something.
Hit.
Yeah. 23 points of damage.
Yeah, because you take a huge chunk out of him, and you see like he hits his knees. He's barely standing. Lim and Jill. She pulls off Morton, and pulls off Ludwig.
That's Balthazar.
And they both appear. What?
Holding chopsticks with a noodle.
Right. The other one has number 4 Arby's Gabagool.
For the first time in a decade, you see Morton pulls down his sunglasses to look at.
I didn't even know he had eyes.
Mr. Anderson.
Right. Okay, so does the apothecary's pulse? It works like lay on hands. I have to actually be touching the person. Yes. Okay.
Unless Urban Frog is there.
Oh, I can channel that through him as well. Well, I'll channel. Would he be able to channel a cure spell from the Staff of Healing?
No, I'd say it'd probably have to be your ability.
Okay.
Unless you gave him the rod. If he physically has the rod, he can use it. Like he can use any other magic item.
Here, Irvin Frog, take this. Splat. Like, oh.
I'll do the apothecary's pulse. I'll channel 40 HP to Benji.
Defibrillator style, just
So tired of dying.
This is getting tedious.
Death often is.
anything else for you around them?
Shut up, Nick Lachey.
I think that's it. I'm just gonna kind of stand in front of Jill as she's pulling off the names.
Benji.
Start swinging again. Just
All right.
fuck. Don't even hit the
Yeah,
ground.
'cause you get back up. Just Chumbawamba.
It is a 19 that I
Hit.
rolled. So
+6 temporary hit points. Pretty good spell. Cast it at the second level. Pretty good.
17
Hit.
and higher than that.
Get
And
radiant
I will
damage.
Wrathful Smite with my bonus action.
Roll that radiant damage first.
9 points of radiant damage.
You bring down that wrathful smite, and when you do, suddenly that hits him, that white energy, and he just explodes into just black and red energy. The red bones, the blight just goes everywhere, and then from that you see more that mass coming out of the hole starts to take on its forms a face as it starts to ooze out, and you see Amy and Aurora and Amy just play. So we will drop out of initiative for the moment. So everybody make a perform check,
The reason that spell,
or everyone pick for your one. Have somebody roll your perform.
it's based on charisma modifier. That's why it's
Oh,
that's why it's amazing.
that's like healer was back in 3.5. They got added their charisma to all their
bound to
healing saves.
19 was my highest on the perform.
22.
22.
I'm making perform checks.
Sure. We'll go with the highest.
Also a 19.
22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, 2 of you 22, 2 of you 19. So that's perfect. You guys all roll out and start playing, and then suddenly you see Chief Paducah conjure out of nowhere the largest version of him that you've ever seen, and looks like he walks up and then slams his head into that face and starts trying to push it back. The Bruford siblings play as well. You see, they start singing.
I think they're all like standing like a choir.
So many of them.
Yeah, right.
The Who's in Whoville all singing at the same time.
I was imagining Balthazar as like the skeletal knight on the bridge in Chrono Trigger, where he's got like all those different parts.
Zombor.
Yeah.
See, I was imagining him as Bones Bowser from one of
Odyssey.
Oh, dry bone.
3D World.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Where he would come in and attack every so often. I can't remember exactly how it
Fury.
worked, though. Either he was like metal, I think. Yeah, Bowser's Fury. But that's how I felt like he was, those big old Bowser bones.
see, Chief Paducah suddenly gets this white plate armor over him as he slams his head over and over into this face, and it starts laughing as it starts trying to push him. Oh, it's not enough. Specchio. And you see Amy light back up again, and you see where she basically over her as you see Specchio rise out of her like this light white version, but you see where that broken glass all around you starts to flex, and it looks like it starts to cave in, like it's slowly starting to get smaller and smaller. And you see Specchio looks like he dashes over, and first he runs into you, Kenny, and you feel good all of a sudden, and then he takes a turn, runs into you, Lim, and suddenly you and Kenny are in perfect harmony. Like you can feel each other's emotions, your feelings, your state of mind. You can telepathically communicate. You are intrinsically linked by souls. That he takes a turn and runs into you, Liz, and suddenly you're linked with them in the same way. And then he turns and hits you as well, Benji. So all of you are basically all linked together. And then that's when Chief Paducah suddenly comes back, and he's surrounding all of you, and then opens his mouth. And Specchio.
Okay, all of you are linked. All of you will share all your expertise, all your knowledge, all your abilities. You all have it. You know better than I do. Whatever the biggest and strongest thing you have, all of you use it now.
Biggest, strongest thing?
Whatever one of you have, all of you will have.
Our friendship.
Well, yeah, that's part of it.
But I'm talking about powers.
We can hear Specchio?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a loaded question for him. Is that there's no redeeming that thing?
No. I assure you that is not.
This is the last resort kind of situation?
Yes.
Yeah, I think maybe when you've got
There is no soul there to redeem.
you've got something in your arsenal that I think is probably gonna
Maybe.
hit in the harvest.
Maybe. I've never used it.
Yeah, because suddenly, like, the four of you all catch the same energy as Liz. You all take on the legendary vegan qualities. Your hair goes up. You get that green aura. You get Benji's. Suddenly, all of you get more muscular, and your hair is white. Any kind of hair you go kind of gets that bestial quality to it as you all take on his shifter traits. Kenny, all of you take on his rage. All of you gain the benefits of a rage, and then Lim, you feel they all gain all of whatever ability you have.
Smite.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do smite. I don't know how we'll do the damage, but smite.
Okay. What does your smite do?
Well, I have to sacrifice a spell slot, so I don't know how it's gonna work. I have to sacrifice a spell slot, and when I do, I deal radiant damage based on the level of the spell that I sacrificed. It's 1d8 per spell level.
Okay. So you can combine. I will let you, just like you combined your Moonfire, you can combine your smite into a blue mage ability.
Okay.
So you can use any other ability you have and smite with it.
Okay.
So then what else do you want to use on top of that to smite?
I thought we were just listing what we were the abilities that we're sharing with each other.
Well, all of you pick one.
We're
to
all
suddenly,
going to one.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
He's saying he wants us all to be able to smite too.
Yeah, that's what
you can all smite. You all can take whatever one offensive action.
Oh, we each get an offensive action.
Oh, that
I thought we were sharing abilities.
you're sharing it. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not explaining it right.
No, I'm sorry.
It's you all. Basically, you're all gaining each other's templates, and then whatever the one person's strongest ability is, all of you can use it. So if you smite, whatever you use, so if you use a smite arrow, all of you will fire off basically whatever you do
Times 4.
I see.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking he meant.
Okay.
So the most powerful attack that any one of us could do times 4,
Okay.
which I feel like is going to be in your arsenal because I've seen you do some shit.
Okay.
I don't have anything that would really be that as effective. I don't believe.
So but Benji's like super. He's got a bunch of attacks, and if we can throw smite on top of that,
or one of Liz's abilities. You could lay your smite onto one of her abilities.
sneak attack.
Would my rage apply to
Yeah,
what we do as well?
whatever, like a core, because sneak attack. So you'll add your sneak attack is what, 5d6,
66.
66. So we'll add a 66 sneak attack on top of your smite is. You said what?
Depends on what level spell I sacrifice. 2d8's the max.
Okay. Because you can smite on top of that in your rage, and then it's just picking, like if you want to use a vegan spell or ability, whatever is a big nuke, you can suddenly get all of your modifiers on top of it.
So it should probably be one of your blue mage spells for a 1, because if it's going to be one thing
attack.
we do, that you're going to get to use it while under the effects of rage and werewolfness.
Yep. Yep, and we're going to add it all together.
Okay. Then Kamehameha.
Okay. So all 4 of you, suddenly you feel that blue mage energy pop up on each one of you. And then that's what, 10d6 plus your sneak attack plus rage plus you had that. What was your radiant?
Yeah. Each attack gets an extra d4 radiant damage from divine fate.
All right. So yeah, all of you, once limb starts, that caw, and then all of you can follow suit.
May.
Let's hear it.
May.
You see Liz isn't doing it.
Liz, we need your help.
Liz isn't doing it.
Telepathically, Liz, while I'm playing guitar, Liz. Squeedle, Liz. We need you.
May. May. So then,
I refuse to say one syllable for the fate of the universe.
all 4 of you hold up that huge beam, and that it's pure white, so it's all radiant damage. So it's 40d6
God, I have 10d6 that I can roll.
plus
I think each of us should roll 10d6.
4d6,
There's 4 of us.
64d6. So 12d4 plus 64d6 plus 8.
Okay, so wait, 40d6.
64d6.
64d6. Because that's sneak attack and Kamehameha together.
Okay, so let's just divvy it up between everybody.
64,
So 64 divided by 4
is 16. We each roll 16d6.
So let's do that now.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, I have my total.
I have my total.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying any numbers that might mess someone's counting up.
What about the d4s?
Well,
Wait, let's do this first.
yeah, let's do our
Wait, how many
D6s
rolls?
first.
How many d6s did I say?
16 each.
I hope 16 because that's
Yeah.
what I
For
said.
each. Okay, yeah.
Then
I was going to ask how many, but then I was like, 16's a number. I don't want to say a number while
So
everyone's
everybody write
adding.
down your number, and then everybody roll 3d4 and add that to it.
Got our numbers?
I got my D4 numbers.
Okay. Ready?
Now what? Just say them?
All right, well, yeah, Benji,
65.
Liz,
63.
Lim,
63.
Kenny.
51.
So together, Chief Paducah opens his mouth with all of you inside of this. It looks like a giant Chief Paducah bellows out the holiest of Kamehamehas for 242 points of damage, hitting this thing, hitting the master in the face, and you see it pushes it back through that hole. And Amy and Aurora they're on the ground Looks like, and they're pushing it over. That rainbow glass covers the hole. You see Specchio is pushing it as well, but you still see it's forced out, but it's still all around you, and it's closing in. You see that void glass just start to crack and push down, and they're holding it back. And you see where Amy's got her hands up, and you see she's pushing energy into it, and she looks at it, looks over at Aurora. Can you keep this up? Aurora looks back. I don't know. I'm trying. I don't know how long. We'll have to hold this for a very long time. Yeah. Yeah, we will. You know, they always said we were more like twins than sisters separated by years. And Aurora looks over at her, just kind of confused. And then it sort of dawns on her. Amy. And Amy just sort of nods at her, and she looks back. Amy looks back at you, Kenny. I'm very glad to have finally met you. I'm going to have to hold this up now. See, Aurora looks back at you looks back at all the kids. Work with Specchio. And Aurora looks over at Amy. All right, Palom. All right, Porum. And you see, it looks like they hold their hands out at each other. When they do, there's a big pulse of white that when it expands out, they each turn to that rainbow glass, just like what's all around them. And whenever it pulses out, where it's cracked all around, suddenly it becomes whole. And it looks like it's a perfect crystalline sphere with them as perfect glass statues in the middle. Amy as Tank Girl with her arms up, and Aurora as a battle angel with her hands up. And suddenly everything falls silent again. And then you see from both of them, you see it looks like a handful of crystal tears come down in a pile in front of them. And you see that has that same white light behind it like Amy did when she channeled Specchio. And then Jill sort of stands up. Is that over? She looks like she's everybody's kind of shocked. All your siblings behind you they take steps up but don't get any closer. And Jill's the first one that runs up to them and puts their hands on them, looks from side to side. She leans down and scoops up that pile of crystals, and then suddenly it snaps together, and you have this perfect white rainbow prism that has a very soft white light inside of it. You see, she walks over to you, Kenny, and hands it to you.
Okay. I'll look at it.
It's very, very soft, but you can sense Specchio inside of it.
Okay.
Is there anything else happening around us? Is there any movement?
You see the castle vanish.
And just standing under the arch?
Yeah, because now you're standing right outside the arch, inside this area, and suddenly you see outside the glass starlight. Looks like it turns into subspace instead of what it was. And then that's when Dane looks like he walks inside. Is everything okay? The castle's gone, right? And then you see he sees the other side where the crystal is, and he walks up. We'll find a way to seal that hole some other way and undo this. This is just... I made an oath. They're just holding the door open for us. We'll figure this out. Let's get out of here and close this door.
Okay.
What is, so when London took off and dropped Aurora out of him, what's the state of that? Like her?
He didn't drop Aurora out of him.
Oh, he didn't?
Mm-mm. He can't exist without her.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay.
Let's leave.
So when you guys walk out, once you all exit the arch, you see those 4 stars disappear, and it's suddenly the normal arch again, and people all around start rousing and getting up. Dane just turns and looks at all of you. I think the other bands can play. Let's go back to Paducah.
Portal. I've had enough.
And then we will time skip there for 2 weeks. So 2 weeks later. Still kind of a shock. You guys can open a portal to that area anytime. And actually, whenever you do either of you two go back?
Yeah, I imagine.
Frequently.
Yeah. Probably together.
Whenever you walk up, it's just like in Final Fantasy 2/4. When you walk up, your inventory pops up. Nothing you try works, but it pops up like there's something here. You can feel. You don't feel like they're gone. You can, if you touch it, you can feel emotion. You just feel pure love coming out of it when you touch it. So you know they're there. They're just a wall for now. But you see Lim back at home. Balthazar can exist as a subspace ghost.
Okay.
Junior can come and go. Now you see Junior, he's a kid again. You could feel good that you saved Junior. Ignatius takes over everything for Balthazar, and things completely change for the real estate company.
I want to have a talk with Ignatius for sure. And essentially, the short of it, firmly suggesting that he repair the relationship with the Barneses.
Yeah, absolutely.
And seek their guidance on how the business is conducted.
No, every one of them, all your siblings, completely different people. They're all on board, and they immediately start turning everything around. Yeah, Benji, Ignatius comes to you and wants to work together and form a partnership. Your dad is all for it.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. As long as we can hire Luke. I'm still making ends there.
All right, good, perfect.
And I get to work on the hot bread patent.
Make that man an executive.
Well, I don't know about that. He's got kind of a spotty past. But
Does he though?
Do you explain everything to Earl?
Yeah.
So he wants to go back with you frequently, but he's just like, I always knew she was fine. She's fine now.
Okay.
So if you can take me back here anytime, but I think it's about high time we move. And I think those nice folks in Appalachia sound like a good place.
I know they'll have us.
Yeah, Ham's people welcome you with open arms. They build you a house, everything. They consider you family right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liz, your aunties decide they want to stay at the Urban Cobb. Stay and research and run it and fulfill what Benjamin Sr. and Cobb wanted to do, and they turn it into affordable housing, and they run it. Your mom really thinks you guys should go live at the Vegan Academy and be pampered.
I don't know that I'm into that.
Yeah, you can, however you want to stand up to her. She's always dragged you around, so whatever you want to do.
I think I want to stay with my aunts.
She pouts but does it. But also it's different for her because she's not being chased anymore.
Yeah.
It's a PTSD sort of thing that she has to realize. She's not on high alert like she has been the last 17 years plus.
and she has money now too, or at least can get it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Here's 2,000 platinum pieces we had left over.
Plus, I mean, Prince Veganita will definitely fund you, however.
I bet he will.
Then, Benji, you get communication from Elistray, and she has places where the mantle is needed, and she asks you to go. So basically, she sends you on holy missions.
Oh, okay. But it's just like a couple days here, a couple days there. It's not like,
Yeah.
I need you to move to Romania. Or
Right.
Like,
You're in the
yes,
Crusades.
right. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
No, and then she also, Lim, she asks you if you'll help him out.
Yeah, of course.
So, and
I
then
would be insulted if you didn't.
then if the two of you are, if they're willing to stay together, Elistray can definitely, I mean, a paladin has its place, the mantle has its place, so then if you guys want to join, you're still, she asks you to do it, but you're under no, like, holy crusade cause like the two of them are.
Y'all need anything, call me.
Same.
You know where I am. I can get to you real quick.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So yeah, you guys are at the Urban Cobb before Elistray has you to go out, and you're with Link. Okay. So Millennium Falco, I'd say it's a huge success.
Pretty good.
Glad I put up that flyer.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to stay around here. I know you guys have a lot of stuff, so I'll stay in contact. I'd like to still do shows and stuff, but I know, man, you guys have come a long way and have a lot of different responsibilities. But we have to get the band back together sometimes.
We can still jam.
Yeah, totally.
Jam in subspace.
Mm-hmm.
We can be as loud as we want in subspace.
So I've gotten along fairly well with the aunties, so I think I'm gonna stay here too, and I'll help them. I mean, I think there's got to be a way to find Cobb to help your mothers. We'll figure it out.
Well, thanks.
We'll keep plugging along.
That means a lot, and thanks to you, aunties, as well.
No, they're all very happy to help, and everything for the most part seems on the up and up. So everybody has their place and things to do and things to go. So there ends Arc 1 of Millennium Falco versus the World.
Yay!
Book close.
Nice.
Now for the real heel turn, if I wanted to, I could have reflected that 242 points of damage back to Chief Paducah. That would have been the real heel
Killed
turn.
all of you. Thanks for listening, everybody. You can find the show on iTunes, Stitcher, not SoundCloud, all over the place. We're running super late because it's the finale, so thank you, everybody, for being patient. Let's talk about those Patreon donors.
We have a Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/tadpog or pisstasters.com.
Pisstasters.com.
If you want to. And donate to the show. As little as $1 a month gets you access to the bonus content we have. Hopefully that there will be more of that coming soon. We also have some very generous donors that we refer to as our executive producers. These folks donate $20 or more every month to the show, and I'd like to read those names right now, starting with Usurper Grimm, Cousin David Galino, Plinko Nick Price, Cubicle Monkey, Cthusiast Jeff Miners, Master Cycle Baron Kevin Link, Joseph Phillips, Gamebug Prime Nathan Eaton, Matt Gentile, aka Gentle G, Princess Consuela Banana Hammock, Flavor Trick Taryn Dahl, congratulations on your marriage, Pinball Archmage Chris Edler, we're sorry you couldn't be on this episode, Platinum member Brett Miller, Sandwich Pope Phil Hawkins, who increased his donation this month. So thank you very much, Phil, for that increased donation. Nate from Utah, first-time caller. Drinksmith Joey Webster, Dig Dougie, and Derek Pope Sandwich. We've also got a new donor. We'd like to welcome Shane Davis.
Bubba Shane.
Bubba Shane. We've got a increase there. Or that's a new donation, right?
It came through as a new donation,
Okay.
yeah.
Wonderful.
I know that he'd definitely donated in the past. So,
Right.
So welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you so much, Bubba Shane.
Dreams are your ticket back.
Additional thanks as always, goes out to our backlog banisher, Dane. He gives up his time every single week to put this show on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And we really appreciate that. Thanks to the community in general. Thanks to all of our donors. Thanks to everyone for the support you show, for just showing up.
Yeah.
If you'd like to get in on the conversation, we're on Discord, bit.ly/tadpog Discord. Spread the word. Let your friends and family know about Tadpog, and have them listen to the show. One more thing I'd like to add is we are still doing our T-shirt promotion.
Shirts.
It's chugging along.
Shirts. We got to sell shirts, or
buy shirts.
Octopus is going to smother us with pillows on her sleeve.
Yeah, he
He's gotten really
made us
serious.
give him keys to our houses.
Yeah.
It's a condition.
It was a condition. Please, so save our lives.
Please.
Our families need us. Buy a T-shirt if you need. Whatever. Yeah.
Not all of them. I mean,
I think mine needs me. I know that much. I'm speaking for
lucky.
myself. But if you want to save 10%, donate to the show at Patreon. On Patreon, you can get a 10% off discount code, and T-shirt buyers will be entered into a raffle or
Non-negotiable
giveaway or whatever.
Sacrifice. Oh,
Yeah, of your firstborn. But more importantly, entered to win a $100 Amazon gift card, courtesy of bossbattles.gg. If you want to buy the shirt, go to bossbattles.gg/tadpog and buy a fucking shirt. Just buy a shirt.
it's a nice shirt. It really is.
It's a cool shirt.
for realsies.
Just buy it. Even if you don't like it, buy it.
Yep, win $100.
Your odds are really good that you're going to win. So I think that's it for me.
Okay. Well, our theme song for this whole game has been Mess by Anna Monoguchi. Find a track to that in the links in the show notes at tadpog.com. Yeah, there we go. How you guys want to close it out?
As Captain America at the end of Avengers Endgame Part 2.
Okay. So until next time.
Millennium Falco.
No, I don't think I will.
Yeah, he's right.
Fair enough.
No. Let's do it Avenger style.
You do Millennium Falco and Tropical Capricorn?
Yeah.
Okay. So until next time,
Millennium Falco.
Millennium
Falco.
Tropical Capricorn.
on your left.
Fun times, guys.
Yes.
That is a thick boy.
Very late shit, but thank you guys.
Almost 4.5 hours
Holy
total
crap.
recording time, minus truncate silence will be about 4 hours.
Wow. It didn't feel like it was that long, honestly.
Epilogue 1. You guys see, it looks like a dungeon type basement with castle walls, and you see somebody with a cane. Looks like they're sweeping across the area, and like the camera pans up, and you see Blake with his Geordie LaForge type mask on, showing that you know he's in subspace, and he's walking along, and you see he comes up to what looks like a very small, dingy elevator. He pulls something out of a notebook and writes it down. And he goes inside and he pulls that lever. And as he goes down, it starts to get a very strange echo in the room. And when it stops and the elevator door opens, you just see him step out. And from his perspective, showing him, he stops. He pulls out his phone and you see he flips it open. And you see it's 2 limb. And he just starts out, okay, I know, Jazzed Rune, it's actually a prison. And right before he hits send, that's when you hear a thunk and the camera will fall over. The phone, before he hits send, hits the ground, and then his visor hits the ground beside of it. Epilogue 2. In the cush future of 2020, row 2, you sit at home before you hear the very loud sound of a motorcycle outside your house. And you see Uncle Link pull up at his very huge white Soul motorcycle into your driveway. And he gets off. You see he's wearing a Harley Davidson tank top. He's got kind of a gut, a long white beard. And he's got a leather skull cap on and big blackened goggles. And he walks up and bangs on your door.
Oh, yeah, I'll open it.
Ro?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry to bother you. I know you just got back from hopping around.
No, I always have time.
Good. So, something just got passed down from the Apple of Enlightenment, another prophecy. I think we're going to need you to go back to that 20,000 time stream you were in. It looks like that has some more consequences.
Okay.
So
Like?
I don't know if it's Gary. I don't know if it's something else, but that looks like it's a point for lots of other things.
Okay.
You in?
Of course.
End epilogue 2. And now we're done.
Yay.